that you knew. This is the new world order. Make no mistake about it. You're going to deal with military mind games like you ain't never seen before. You're going to see shit that you ain't never seen before. You got to stay focused to see through the bullshit. Don't let these people lead you like a dog on a leash. You are not a horse. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up.
Look at how many people in my comment section with nobody in the building.
And they double tuck, keep them outside of the window, he bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. Shit. You gotta love it. The world is full of niggas scoring, balling on a budget. But fuck it. Shit. And am I still banging or not? I will just not discuss it. Shit. Cause that's not for the public. And my destiny's written $1 million been marked on a budget. Before I leave my house, I wipe down my 9 and I tuck it. Stay on guard from all this fuck shit. I live what I spit, I can trust it. You niggas is busters. On 183rd, where you find me at? A block where niggas get bodied at. From a culture that's based on no facts. So if we say it's facts, we still say it's probably that. For our cars and they bitch, when I go to their crib, I'm like, nigga, where's those Ferraris at? 90% this shit probably cap. 100% this shit only rap. Entertainment. Do not put so much responsibility on entertainers. As for me, I just stay in my lane. Nigga super gang banging, chain swinging, big ding hanging. Swinging. Fuck the words that he's saying. They just following the cadence. I am not finna complain it. It takes too much energy. I need my energy. Combating all these frenemies. And niggas that want to see the end of me. What's a sin for them is not a sin for me. So go when I show them no sympathy. Until they show each other sympathy. Niggas empty, but ain't nothing empty in me. Niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. While niggas spending all their money living in the dark. I'm living in the days of Noah, I'm just building arcs. Water coming, water rising. Is it a shortage or is it climbing? Is it a climate or niggas wildin'? Or secret societies mixed with timing? Either way, I stay on topic. I can't worry about shit if I can't stop it. I'm just waiting on death, I was born a hostage. Surrounded by niggas born in a project. With they mama emotion and lacking logic. All the shit that I know is what they lack in college. And degrees that they giving is pathologic. I just fly in the sky like I'm half an object. Shit. It's really real, I really feel like that. I ain't gotta be game just to feel like that. I ain't gotta slick things and go peel a cat. I can rebuild the world and then fill it back. Niggas locked in the cage, I ain't here for that. With a minimum wage, I can't deal with scrap. How these rappers get paid, I can't build with scrap. Ain't calm, building
Salute,
city.
fam.
Super bitty came from hats for Leos and Billies. No response from my city. Niggas hate me, bitches plotting to get me. Hearing Glock sounds with the top down. Niggas talk shit when I'm not around. Homie, don't play that cause I'm not a clown. I always stay up cause I'm never down. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, they gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt out, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. Brave. More like the land of the thief, the home of the slave. 2 million people go missing every year. What are they disappearing to?
Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It's like, damn. Y'all niggas said the magical word and I repeated it. And as soon as I sit up there and I say that magical, the black boo, as soon as I said that word, the live, y'all was here, y'all saw it. They shut the whole live down. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like, wow. They said, nah, Even though we know they lying about the numbers in the building, we all know that there was thousands of people watching. And listen, before I get into my live, let me say this. Again, I ain't got no beef with Adam 22. I have no beef with Adam 22, but it is what it is, my nigga. If the feds is watching, niggas need to get low. I remember being on the block back in the days when the police was sending all those unmarked cars because they was checking, or rather they was looking to lock somebody up. Niggas shut down the block. What's so different from the internet? When you see the FBI is rolling up and you see some of the strongest niggas that was extorting niggas all around the country all go to jail at one time, and then y'all go stand next to the nigga that's standing next to the nigga that got these niggas locked up, well, you reap what you sow. It is what it is. Y'all don't care. I don't care neither. Because one thing I like about me, you can say whatever you want to say about me, but I got money so I could disappear. You niggas is getting money because you want broke niggas to keep seeing you in front of their faces. I got money so I could disappear. When I come through the hood, I'm coming through visiting. When you going through the hood, some of you are stuck, and then the other ones are master manipulators. You can't sell the projects to a middle-class person that done moved on up like the Jeffersons. You think a nigga gonna take this bathroom right here over the university bathroom with the water dripping from somebody else's tub on top of you while you in the tub? No. If that's the life that you want to let these niggas keep selling you, be my guest. Hassan Campbell got to stop being Captain Save-A-Ho. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. Don't save them. No, you're going to be swallowed up by the hood. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Some of you people don't know that you can get out of the hood because you ain't never seen nobody do it. But once you put your mind to it, you can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. That's why they keep selling you the hood. So you can't put your mind to paradise. I'm going to tell you niggas again. I will not be the nigga that's still alive on this earth watching everybody else have a better life, a better living on this earth, but I got to live the worst of the worst? No. I saw people living better, and I put myself inside that equation. It's time for you to do the same thing. I don't knock people that never got the bag. Your time is coming. If it be the will of God, your time will come. If you will it into existence, you have to pray it, you have to will it, you have to speak it. You keep saying you broke, you're going to stay broke. You speak wealth into your life, you're going to get it because you believe in it. And you asking for it and you praying for it. But if you let these niggas keep selling you a 40 in the blunt, that's all she really want. No, that's all these bum ass niggas want. She smoking because you smoking. That's all you got to offer. A bottle of liquor and a bag of weed. Don't let them sell you that. And I'm going to ask this question again, right? Just out of curiosity, I need to know. Who decided to sell weed inside of potato chip bags? Who decided to sell weed in the form of Jolly Ranchers like candy? Are you advertising that for the children or the adults? Is that being advertised for the children or the adults? Inquiring minds want to know. You couldn't pay me to promote a bag of weed that looks like a bag of potato chips. I'm sorry, I can't. My morals and my principles is going to stop me. Because back in the days when we sold weed, it was in that little clear bag or the big clear bag where you know this is grass. You're about to be smoking grass, whether it's indica, whether it's chocolate, whether it's the mango pinga, whether it's the purple haze, the kush. But you knew this was something that was for adults, even though us teenagers used to have our way with it as well. Who decided to put that shit in a potato chip bag and advertise it to children all over the ghetto? Who? Who? And y'all accept that? Y'all cool with it? The hood is cool with it. Y'all cool with it? I'm just asking. Because it's not normal. I come from back in the days when niggas used to stand outside on Elliott, them long lines on Elliott. Yeah, I know. I also used to be on them long lines that used to be on Truman Street in Connecticut. Gun blazing New Haven. Yeah, I know all about that. Them lines that used to be on Richard Street in Connecticut. Yeah. In Fairhaven. I know all about that. I come from them days. I'm so glad them days is behind me. Those wasn't my better days. Those were my worst days. When little niggas was nightmares. And yeah, we was worse than these little niggas running around right now. These little niggas are stupid. We was way worse than them. Some of us just wising up when them cameras came out. We just knew that it's the end. We saw what the court system was doing to niggas, like it's over. I've seen rich niggas turn broke overnight in the penitentiary. I've seen rich niggas go broke overnight in the penitentiary. Let me see. Darn it, Remy decided to take down all her rants. I was going to go through her page and play some of her rants. She took it down all. Oh, man. I should have saved this to this device. Oh, my God. I wanted to hear some of that shit that Remy was saying. I was going to play some of it because I don't remember everything, but she said a whole lot about Pat. A whole lot. This shit is crazy. Wow. Pap ain't take his videos down though.
What's going on? I'm gonna give y'all a couple minutes.
He gonna give y'all a couple of minutes before he try to tear Remy head off. Now, even though the crazy part about it is Pap didn't go hard on Remy. He didn't. Remy ripped Pap to shreds.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna give y'all a couple minutes to come in here.
Remy did him dirty.
First and foremost, everybody who know me, let's keep it 100. Everybody who know me, you know I don't do this. I don't do none of this corniness. Can y'all hear me? All right, cool. Everybody who know me, y'all know my style.
She came on here claiming that, oh, everybody, I don't do this. Yes, you do. This is exactly the only thing you do. You know what I mean? Normally, I wouldn't even entertain this, but the fact that you mentioned my children, I'm not letting that ride. Since this whole situation happened, everybody know I never said nothing. The only time I said something was the last time when she tried to clout chase with the she tried to put on Instagram before.
Why Remy had to bring up that Pap had a gay son? Did the world need to know that?
But ever since this transpired, I never opened my mouth, never said nothing because that's not my style. And also, I would never want to disrespect her. You know what I mean? Actually speak way louder than words. Initially, when it transpired, which was 2022, when she started.
Hold up. She said, Nicole Harris, this is what happens when a woman do not have a father dating a man 17 years older than you, multiple baby mamas. I can't. I cry for this generation. Well, to be honest with you, that started way before our generation. That's why it's happening in our generation, because it started way before our generation.
Started dealing with the lane. But that wasn't the first time I caught her cheating. I've caught her cheating numerous times since she's been home. With the lane, the reason, but hold on, let's get to the point. We're gonna get to the lane later. You had the audacity to mention my child, and you had the audacity to mention me not seeing my daughter, when ever since I left, she has not allowed me to see my daughter. She's been straight miserable. I'm gonna say it again. All men out there who ever been through this type of situation, you know how it gets when you're dealing with a miserable.
Pap, how you can't see your daughter when you still got keys to the crib? Remy said you be in the closet crying. How you don't see your daughter when you still have keys to the crib?
Individual. She did not allow me to see my daughter since this first transpired at the end of last year. Blatantly, I went to pick my daughter up from school. When I went to pick my daughter up from school, Diamond was picking my daughter up because that's who has my daughter all the time. And that was one of the biggest issues I had with her, because all my daughter know is mommy and daddy. She was raised with both parents. That's all she know from day one, since the womb. Our entire lives has been documented. What goes on with these celebrities is they like when y'all come on their page and y'all like their posts. They like when y'all spend y'all money on their concerts, on their music. They like when y'all make them rich. So y'all become fans and y'all follow the journey of these celebrities for years and years and years, right? As y'all follow the journey of these celebrities, you basically become a part of their life because you've been following them for 10 years.
Pat, stop talking about yourself in third party. You're a celebrity as well. Even though you're not an A-lister, you're still a celebrity.
15 years sometimes you've been a fan of a celebrity or artist. But as soon as something happens, the first thing they say to the fans is, you don't know me, right? As soon as something get out there bad that they don't want you to know about, the first thing they say is, oh, you don't know my life? Yes, they do. They know you y'all know us very well. And the reason why I'm saying that is because don't allow none of these celebrities to fool you. When you hear a rumor that comes out, it's true. We are human, just like y'all, the audience, the supporters, the fans. So now you have a person here who life has been documented for decades through the fans watching us, seeing when she got incarcerated. Watch me visit her every day for a year straight. Watch me bring her 35 pounds of food a month. Watch me hold her down. Watch me in the courtroom getting into altercations with court officers over her. Witness when she came home. Witness me go build the anticipation for her to come out of prison. Had a different artist do a drop every single day. Oh, the queen is coming, the return of the queen, right? All the fans witnessed her come home, witnessed us have the big wedding ceremony, followed our entire journey. Never trust a celebrity who erased their Instagram. You ever notice I never erased nothing on my page? All you gotta do is scroll down. The same page that she utilized today to lie for an hour straight and tell all these fabricated stories, the same page I created. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. We'll get back to that later. I went to pick my daughter up from school. There's a young lady who was picking my daughter up from school. And I notified her, hey, I called her, I said, hey, I'm coming to pick her up. I picked up my daughter, gave her a hug, gave her a kiss,
You know what, Nicole, and this is an example why he's not dating a woman his age. I'm going to be real with you. It's two things, right? On one half, for those of us that actually been with our wife over 20 years, there's a beauty of growing old with a person. It is. You get to see y'all decades together. Then there's a flip side when you dealing with the ugly side of a relationship and you deal with women who are set on their ways. I do understand some men trying to date a little bit younger. But in Pap's situation, that woman's 30 years old. We're not going to beat Pap up. I'm sorry. She's 30. We are not talking about Shannon Sharp here. She's 30. Like, y'all got to understand something, right? The true beauty. Well, I can't say the true beauty. Let me watch my words. Because y'all niggas are like, yeah, y'all take my words and flip them and twist them. But, yeah, I guess I could say our youth will never get back. When you between 12 and 18 years old, we have a baby glow innocence to us where we're beautiful. We are the most beautiful as we could possibly be. And then when you start crossing over to 21, 22, 23, especially in high school, when you let them old niggas put a baby in you and we couldn't even have you. Now you want to sit up there and tell me, yo, I'm fly and I'm cute. When you 23 with 5 kids, my nigga, a 40-year-old man put 5 kids in you. This is when we all, because women do it too. We got to stop playing games. Y'all don't like stretch marks on y'all, so we know that y'all don't like stretch marks on us neither. When you at a certain age, you'll never get back that youth. Sometimes, yeah, you can still look beautiful at 25, but at the same time look washed up because your soul is ugly. Some of you niggas' souls is ugly at 25. You look like the boogeyman. Some of you, I swear to God, I've met some pretty beautiful females that look like, you ever seen that movie with Keanu Reeves where his father was the devil? And them chicks transformed in an elevator? Some of y'all look like y'all souls look like that. I done been in houses of females back in the days when we was young. And niggas about to get the buns and just get up and walk out like, I'm out. Y'all niggas look like y'all working roots or something. So yeah, you know, with Pap, I'm not going to do Pap the way he did Shannon Sharp. Because shorty 30. But at the same time, I'm not going to lie, Nicole, yo, the nigga, yo, Remy? See, I wish I had her video on hand. I'm going to get it again. Yo, she said, I know how to handle chicks like you. You're the same age as our kids. I said, yo. She hit Pat with all you get. She said, I know how to handle arguments with girls your age, you the same age as our kids. I was like, whoa. uh, the devil's advocate, yes. Like, damn.
Things you do when you see a child. Embrace my child. And I had to go take care of something that day. So after I seen my daughter, I just wanted to see her and hug her because everything had been going on. I hadn't seen her in a little while. After I left, I think the next day or next 2 went by, she contacted me. Hey, you haven't seen your daughter since New Year's. I said, excuse me? I just seen my daughter yesterday. I just picked up from school. What are you talking about? She didn't even know that I seen my daughter. You know why? Because she's never there with my daughter. She is never there with my child. And it's crazy that you have the audacity to open your mouth and say that I haven't seen my daughter, not only due to the fact that you didn't allow me to see her, since I finally got tired of your lies, tired of your narcissism and moved on, but the fact that while you was running out here cheating with this lame,
This audio went out a little.
you allowed him to destroy your entire life.
You allowed him to destroy your entire life.
I want y'all to know this, because I know a lot of people, I don't want to come across as I'm upset. But you know what?
Let me stop for a second. The nigga Pap said you destroyed your whole life. I can't speak for Remy. I wish I had her audio so she could speak for herself. But it's two sides to every story.
I'm pretty sure that's on YouTube somewhere.
See, the difference is with niggas, right? I'm gonna tell y'all the difference, right? Men think that because we cheat, y'all know we gonna come back. Most of the time when a woman give that booty up, that's not your chick no more. Depending on the type of chick that you sleeping with. When she gives, listen, we done heard Easy the Block Captain violate, disrespect, drag Remy. We done heard it. The way he acknowledged her, like she's doo-doo up under his shoe. But Remy knows her worth. Sometimes, and I hate to say this, when you treat a female like a queen, she look at you like a cornball. Sometimes when you treat a woman like she ain't worth shit, they love you. You get on that, baby, let's keep the family together. I love you. I wanna, the sun, the moon, the mountains in the, I swear I had to happen when I make sweet love to you. You singing that R&B shit, right? You think you ass yet? And she like, in the back of her mind, I hope you die. Get out of my face. We dysfunctional. But if you run behind her while she's outside and kick her in her ass and call her the most derogatory names and spit on her, you might earn that bitch back for another 10 years. That might be your wife. You might get her back for another 10 years. Keep telling her you love her, you're going to lose her. I know that sounds like some sad, dysfunctional shit, don't it? Welcome to the hood. Welcome to the hood.
You know why I'm upset? Because you mentioned my children. You had the audacity to mention my children, and you had the audacity. Can y'all hear me? Because some people complaining about the audio. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, let me know. There's a few people saying they can't hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm not covering the mic.
Hold on. I stay in PA. Pap is trash. Why would Pap be trash? Why he got to be all the way trash? You gotta give me your PowerPoints to where I mean Remy did. Yeah, listen, you know what? If you see, I wish I had Remy her breakdown because I ain't gonna even lie. She made Pat look bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to YouTube.
Go now. It's good. Brooklyn Jad, hey, Jad, can you hear me? All right, now yes. Okay, cool. Like I said earlier, for those who just came on the live, everybody who know me, and I'm talking about speaking with my actions, I don't do this. I don't clout chase. I never come on social media talking about anything. Even when I got stabbed in my back, by the person that I moved mountains for, fought battles, did everything, was super loyal to, I still didn't slander you. I still didn't say nothing. I just kept it moving. But you had the audacity to mention my children. So since you want to mention my children, and that I can't let ride. A lot of people like, yo, Pat, that's not you. Don't entertain it. You know what I'm saying? People see through it. She's bitter. She's miserable. Yeah, that's a fact. But you mention my children, and that I'm not letting ride. So with that being said, you abandoned my child for months. I'm sorry, for days at a time. Knowing she had to go to school the next day, knowing I had to go to work the next day, since you want to get up on here and say, oh, you don't have a job. Because you know, when I got the executive position at TuneCore initially, I'm
gonna stop it for a second, right? I'm gonna give Remy her props because she goes on tour. She does shows. So we're not gonna act like Remy is one of those chicks that's just leaving the kid and going for a week or two when you ain't even got a job. Some of y'all chicks, y'all leave the kids with Nana. Y'all leave the kids with anybody y'all can leave the kids with and don't have no jobs, no nothing. There's no excuse. So I'm not going to let Pat, because I'm going to be fair with this. I got to be fair with this. I'm not going to let Pat sit up there and just make it seem like, okay, Remy just leaving the kid. Remy do shows. Remy does a lot of shows. And even though her music is old and back in the days, most of the artists from back in the days live off of their shows. So we're going to throw that out there because we got to be fair. We have to be fair.
When I had to go to work the next day, knowing my daughter had to go to school, you stayed out with the lane. You stayed out with the lane. You want to talk, and you stayed out with the lane while your daughter was crying for you. Tears. Also, she wanted to talk about...
Pap, if your daughter's crying for her mother and you there, there's something wrong with your parenting, my nigga. If your daughter is crying for her mother while you are there is something wrong with your parenting.
All of this money talk and all of this and what I don't got and what I got. Since I met her, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth. And with me saying that, I want to say this to y'all. Anyone who has an iPhone, you know how iPhones work. When I was younger, I used to be able to write rhymes in my head, create rhymes in my head, and remember them. Just like that. As time went on, I got a little older, I started to write rhymes in my email draft. Now, if you have an iPhone, you go in your email draft. If anybody come around me, and we're in the flesh next to each other, I can type in any word from one of her songs, and her entire rap will come up. The entire verse will come up. I never asked for a penny. I never asked for credit. She was my wife. I didn't want anything from her. I just wanted to see her win. Like I said, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth since I met her. Y'all said it. Y'all said it numerous times. Oh, we know that's Pat behind that pen. Did I ever agree with y'all?
Let me stop right there for a second. I tell people all the time, and I've been saying this before this beef between Pap and Remy, right? Pap knew when Remy came back home from jail, she was going to be a star. Pap knew when he got with Remy, he hit the lottery. I'm not going to leave that out. I'm not against Pap. I'm trying to lean towards Pap's side. But I'm not going to, not like over here. We're going to give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I'm not a fan of none of these niggas. Because one thing about it is, I've always loved Pap as a rapper. I've met Pap in real life twice. The first time that I met Pap, we was at J Records with Alicia Keys' manager. Pap came in on the same day. I was there with I brought two artists there. It was Truck Turner and it was Lord I Can, trying to get them signed to Alicia Keys' manager. Pap was there. Matter of fact, at the time, Truck was working there at MBK. He was working at MBK. So I met Pap that day. He came in and he performed, and Lord I Can performed. And at that time, Truck Turner was actually working there. I told y'all before, I met Alicia Keys in real. I spent 2 days in a hotel with Alicia Keys, her manager Jeff, and 4 other females. We were shooting on a movie, and the movie was basically like similar to Set It Off, where it was 4 females that was robbing drug dealers. The movie never came out, but that's the first time I met Pat. And I say that to say this again. Pat knew when Remy came home, she was all the way up, even though they went through an ugly situation with Fat Joe. She still had songs that was spinning on the radio.
Did I ever put it out there? I never said I wrote her rhymes. I left it. I didn't need the credit. All I wanted her to do was win. Wrote the rhymes, did the contracts, security, the whole shit. So you fabricate these stories, and it's very weird that you're talking all of this money talk, but in your background, it's everything that I bought. All of the utilities are in my name.
The nigga said all of the utilities is in his name. Just because the utilities is in your name, my nigga, don't mean you paying the bills. Just because the utilities is in your name, my nigga, does not mean you're paying the bills. And see, when you dealing with a chick like Remy, depending on where she live at, and she got $1 million house, that mortgage might be $12,000, $15,000 a month. So when you sitting up there talking about the utilities, so hold up, we gonna play your game, Pat. We gonna talk about Con Ed. Depending on where you live at, the Con Ed, let's just say, we're going to be nice about it. We're going to say $700 for the Con Ed. $200 for the cable. $100 for the water bill. What are we talking about, my nigga? Some of y'all niggas don't know what it's like to pay bills, but I know what it's like to pay bills. So when a nigga sit up there talking about he got the utilities, you claim the utilities on $1 million house, my nigga? Yeah, that sound like a nigga. Like, listen, man. I remember growing up, some of my friends, as soon as they get into a fight with their girl, they throw their PlayStation in the back of the car and leave. Take the what and leave the what? Bitch, you gonna pay this cable yourself. Now we gotta stop raising weak ass men like that. I'm sorry. I know some of you brothers out there not on your feet, and it's okay. Cause you got you got a shorty that's holding you down. When you get on your feet, you know you're gonna look out for her, right? Nope. You gonna bounce on her. Because you using her for her Section 8 and welfare, and you want a place to stay right now. And yeah, some of you females better wake up. There's a lot of papooses out there. Yeah, there's a lot of. Let me tell you something, right? One thing I'm not going to do is be hypocritical. I know what it's like to be off my feet and to have a woman take care of me and hold me down where I didn't have a dollar in my pocket. But those days, they like slavery. I ain't picking no more cotton massa. Nigga, I'm not going back to a day where I got to ask my wife to put gas in my car. I'm not going back to those days, not without a fight. I like to stick my chest out financially and show in this world where y'all worship money as your God. And money has become the new slave master. It is money has become the new slave master. It is your prison. You have to chase it or you're homeless. I'm sorry. There's some women out there like Remy. Remy knows she can't live in a world with a nigga that get money like Fab. Remy knows she can't play. Mano will do a song with Remy, but Remy can't play with a nigga like Mano. Mano got bad bitches. Niggas like Mano, certain niggas is like, listen, man, when you with a woman and y'all get old together and y'all start getting y'all wrinkles and stuff like that, cool. But when you know you a player, when you know you a gangster, right? Gangsters attract bad bitches. And I'm saying that as a figure of speech. No disrespect to the sisters out there, but I'm just saying. I wouldn't give a damn if I was 400 pounds. I'm not sleeping with Remy. If I'm starting all over with me looking fat and bold, and I'm still not sleeping with her. But I get it. You take me back to the old Hassan Campbell. When I'm in between jobs and in between a hustle, and the woman is to come up, I'm an easy to block captain at home. But you niggas better understand something. There's a lane for chicks like Remy too. When you ain't got no money coming in, she becomes your God. Now you sitting there waiting for her to buy you some sneakers, waiting for her to lend you her jewelry. Yeah, let's get back to Pat. I could keep on going.
So now you have a person here who life has been documented for decades through the fans watching us, seeing when she got incarcerated. Watch me visit her every day for a year straight. Watch me bring her 35 pounds of food a month. Watch me hold.
If I had to sit up there and I knew the cameras is on me for a whole year straight and everything was documented, I'm going to be on my best behavior, my nigga. Stop it.
Hold her down. Watch me in the courtroom get into altercations with court officers over her. Witness when she came home. Witness me go build the anticipation for her to come out of prison. Had a different artist do a drop every single day. Oh, the queen is coming. The return of the queen. Right? All the fans witnessed her come home, witnessed us have the big wedding ceremony, followed our entire journey. Never trust a celebrity who erased their Instagram. You ever notice I never erased nothing on my page? All you gotta do is scroll down. The same page that she utilized today to lie for an hour straight, and tell all these fabricated stories, the same page I created. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. We'll get back to that later. I went to pick my daughter up from school. There's a young lady who was picking my daughter up from school. And I notified her, hey, I called her, I said, hey, I'm coming to pick her up. I picked up my daughter, gave her a hug, gave her a kiss, and show things you do when you see your child. Embrace my child. And I had to go take care of something that day. So after I see my daughter, I just wanted to see her and hug her because everything had been going on. I hadn't seen her in a little while. After I left, I think the next day or next two went by. She contacted me. Hey, you haven't seen your daughter since New Year's. I said, excuse me? I just seen my daughter yesterday. I just picked her from school. What are you talking about? She didn't even know that I seen my daughter. You know why? Because she's never there with my daughter. She is never there.
Yeah, we had that part, but I'm glad it played again. So you had your daughter. You could have took your daughter, but you was too busy to pay for a babysitter. You was too busy to pay for a babysitter.
With my child. And it's crazy that you have the audacity to open your mouth and say that I haven't seen my daughter, not only due to the fact that you didn't allow me to see her, since I finally got tired of your lies, tired of your narcissism and moved on, but the fact that while you was running out here shooting with this leg. Let me know if y'all can hear me.
All right, I skipped past that. We've been through that already.
I'm not covering the mic. Y'all saying I'm covering the mic. I let it go now.
Yeah, keep going.
It's good?
Yeah, we hear you, Pat.
Brooklyn Jad and Egg. Jad, can you hear me? All right, now, yes. Okay, cool. Like I said earlier, for those who just came on the live, everybody who know me, and I'm talking about speaking with my actions, I don't do this. I don't clout chase. I never come on social media talking about anything. Even when I got stabbed in my back, by the person that I moved mountains for, fought battles, did everything, was super loyal to, I still didn't slander you. I still didn't say nothing. I just kept it moving. But you had the audacity to mention my children. So since you want to mention my children, and that I can't let ride. A lot of people like, yo, Pat, that's not you. Don't entertain it. You know what I'm saying? People see through it. She's bitter. She's miserable. Yeah, that's a fact. But you mentioned my children, and that I'm not letting ride. So with that being said, you abandoned my child for months. For days at a time. Knowing she had to go to school the next day, knowing I had to go to work the next day, since you want to get up on you and say, oh, you don't have a job. Because when I got the executive position at TuneCore initially, knowing I had to go to work the next day, knowing my daughter had to go to school, you stayed out with the lane. You stayed out with the lane. You want to talk, and you stayed out with the lane while your daughter was crying for you. Tears. Also, she wanted to talk about all of this money talk and all of this, and what I don't got and what I got. Since I met her, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth. And with me saying that, I want to say this to y'all. Anyone who has an iPhone, you know how iPhones work. When I was younger, I used to be able to write rhymes in my head, create rhymes in my head, and remember them. Just like that. As time went on, I got a little older, I started to write rhymes in my email draft. Now, if you have an iPhone, you go in your email draft. If anybody come around me, and we're in the flesh next to each other, I can type in any word from one of her songs, and her entire rap will come up. The entire verse will come up. I never asked for a penny. I never asked for credit. She was my wife. I didn't want anything from her. I just wanted to see her win. Like I said, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth since I met her.
Listen, let me say this, right? I'm not picking no sides between Pat and Remy. There is no size. It's just analyzing the situation and taking it from there. When Pap sit up there and he tells you that he went to see Remy every day while she was in jail, that's not normal. Because while you going to see this woman every day while she was in jail, you wasn't accumulating no money. This is why she called you a broke ass nigga, because the residuals that was coming in from her music being played on the radio or wherever it was being played on, you had no income, my nigga. So every penny that she had, when you say it's not normal for nobody to see somebody every day in jail. I don't even want to go on the visiting floor every day in jail. I need some time to myself, my nigga. Even in jail. You need time to think. I don't want to see nobody on it. It's going to get boring. So you going to see her every day in jail? That's some psycho. That's some psychotic shit, my nigga. I just got to put that out there because niggas be like, oh, that's some real nigga shit. I don't know a nigga on this earth that want to be on a visiting floor every single day in jail. Every single day? Give me some time to think. That shit ain't normal. I've been to jail before. I'm sorry. 365 days waiting to go on the visiting floor. Sometimes waiting to go on the visiting floor is worse than going to court, depending on what jail you in.
Y'all said it. Y'all said it numerous times. Oh, we knew that's Pap behind that pen. Did I ever agree with y'all? Did I ever put it out there? I never said I wrote her rhymes. I left it. I didn't need the credit. All I wanted her to do was win. Wrote the rhymes, did the contracts, security, the whole shit. So you fabricate these stories, and it's very weird that you're talking all of this money talk, but in your background, it's everything that I bought. All of the utilities are in my name. So all of this fabrication about, oh, he don't pay no bills, oh, he don't do this, he don't do that. If you analyze her live, the whole thing is about all of this money talk. Why? Because
how was you paying bills, my nigga, when you didn't have a job? Oh, that's right, you got TuneCore.
she wants y'all to think that she's this big shot. I don't need to come up here and perpetrate no fraud like I'm a big shot, like I'm this and I'm that. For the simple fact that I speak with...
Nigga, she was a big shot. When they had them verses, when Fat Joe was battling Ja Rule was complaining like, oh, why you had to come out here with Remy? Because she changed the dynamics of that battle when they started doing them songs together. We're not going to take that away from Remy neither. And listen, like I'm going to say this again. I'm not picking no sides.
You want to talk about black love? Anybody who follow me, they know I've always been pro-black and had knowledge of self since I was a teenager. So I represented that since I came in the door before I even knew you. Okay? So don't ever talk about black love. And, what else she said? I got to remember. So, first and foremost, very bipolar, very delusional. This is a person who will sit in front of you. She will post that live, and she'll say later, I didn't do that. I wasn't on live. You'll be sitting there like, huh? She will say something to you, and 10 minutes later say, I never said that. Very bipolar. And I don't want to talk bad about her, man. That's something that...
Remy said herself, he paid $4,000 per month in utilities. Y'all keep forgetting she lived in a mansion in a house that cost more than $1 million. Her mortgage alone might have been $15,000 a month, $20,000. You niggas ain't got houses, so you don't know that. You niggas don't drive luxury cars like that, so you don't know that. That's why you argue the stupid arguments. She paying a $15,000 mortgage a month. He's paying $4,000 in utilities. Please.
I never wanted to do. That's why when this took place, when she first got caught cheating with the lame, I brought it to her attention. I said, first of all, I couldn't even believe that she was stooped that low because he's such a cornball. Y'all see it? Y'all say it yourself. I'm like, yo, there's no way it's this nigga. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like, damn.
That's the problem with some of you niggas. Why are you trying to figure it out? He's the lame. In her life, in her mind, she's looking at you like you're the lame. It's funny because one of my mans not too long ago, he went through a similar situation where his wife started cheating. And he was sitting up there, you know, we talking. I ain't gonna say who he is, but he like, yo. He was like, Haas, not this Kermit the Frog looking nigga. And yeah, the nigga did look like Kermit the Frog. Her man had muscles and he was all up in the gym and street official niggas like, listen, sometimes what you think is the shit for her is not the shit for her. You're played out. And that Kermit the Frog looking nigga, it's his turn. And for you, is this the end? Mama told me once that it was going to nigga. Because I'm saying bye-bye. It's over. Please don't go. It's over. Stop trying to figure it out. She don't like you no more. It is what it is. She don't like you no more.
Who is this nigga?
Who is this nigga?
Because, you know, we were living a normal, peaceful life, raising our child like we planned to, and she started to move real strange. So in the process of moving strange, it became stranger and stranger, worse and worse. So I said, damn, I gotta see what's going on. What the hell is going on? I started to do my research. As I did my research, I found out she was cheating with the lame. So once I find out, I brings it to her attention.
That part. You brings it to her attention that she's sleeping with the lame. At that part, in that point right there, at that moment, dun, 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 is when you found out you was the lame. Nigga, at that point, in that part right there, is when you figured out you was the lame. Fuck is you talking about?
I said, mind you, I didn't knock him out because he slept with my wife. Like I told y'all before, the reason I knocked him out was because he shook my hand and then slept with my wife.
Yo, y'all hear her laughing in the background. Don't shut up, yo. What the? He said, he shook my hand. Yeah, nigga will shake your hand, and then he will shake his wee-wee off on your wife. And you sitting up there trying to figure out, please don't go. While he's shaking his wee-wee on your wife. Shake it. How about my big bro Eddie Ayers used to say? He said, listen, man, after you shake it twice, you jerking off the third time. Come on, Pap. Let me let you.
It's a difference. But let me tell y'all this. So I bring it to her attention that I found out that she's sleeping with the lame. She tells me, him?
Him?
Why him?
Why?
Why?
She was being sarcastic, nigga. She's saying, why you?
Hey, why him out of all people? Not Goods? Not Hitman? My words, my bond is my life.
Not Goods? Not Hitman? She gave you two other niggas that she rather fuck outside of you, my nigga. You didn't catch she was being sarcastic. You wasn't reading between the lines, my nigga.
Life, I should get my life before my words shall fail. This was her exact words. Him? Why would I deal with him? I said, Rem, I know you're dealing with the lame. I know it. First and foremost, but I'm willing to negotiate. Because this lifestyle that you giving me, I'm willing to work with you for the image.
Not just the kid, it's the image. Because see, the whole thing about it is some people don't believe in love. You can fall out of love and say, fuck love. Now let's negotiate. Pap, just be honest. You only needed you to buy you some time until you ran into an ugly ass Caritza, whatever the fuck her name is. Because I'm going to tell you right now, she's ugly as shit at 30. And she's uglier than Remy at 30. And yes, could you imagine what that ugly bitch going to look like when she hit 40? And he put a baby in her? And now I got to wake up and... Do you know what it... Yo. You know what it's like to wake up to some shit that Transformer. The bitch already looked like an Autobot. Decepticons. No, she already looked like that. When you put a baby in her ugly ass, it ain't gonna get no better. She's 30 with no kids. That ugly ass face ain't gonna snap back. We gotta snap back. We gotta snap back. Nah, this is not Ja Rule. Let's take him to war, nigga. And see, usually a younger chick will decide that you look too old and they're gonna get a younger man. But in Pap's case, as long as Pap can keep that hat on to avoid that balding hairline that we be having, he gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right now. Naughty by nature. It's gonna be all right. Oh my God. Baby girl 30 and ugly as fuck. And if she ever go broke, them nice clothes ain't gonna keep her looking nice. Baby girl ugly as fuck. And to all you niggas that sit up there saying cap is only cap to you, nigga, because you ain't never had a bad bitch. And just to set the record straight for all you females that's gonna sit up there and say you don't like dark-skinned females. Images of Ray J baby mother. I just give you a couple of examples because when I love my chocolate. Shorty bad. I can keep on going. I love my chocolate. She is chocolate. She's bronze. She's not red bone. She's caramel. Caramel is a lighter form of chocolate. I can keep on going and going and going about. Listen, I'm not going to sit up here and pull up every dark-skinned female just to prove my point. I'm just saying, us men, we know what pretty is. I know what pretty is. I know when I go certain places in the South and I'm walking around the supermarket ready to kick the... Yo, I know when I'm ready to kick the milk out of the section because you walking and you looking around and some of these bitches look like Arabisi. Yeah, depending on where you at in the South, some of these bitches is ugly. They are dog ugly. They're not like New York. No. Because niggas in New York will argue whether the chicks look better than Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Bronx. We'll argue that all day. Because New York is filled with beautiful women, just like Miami. So we know the difference. Whether you light-skinned, whether you Puerto Rican, whether you Dominican. Me personally, I like Dominican better than Puerto Rican. Don't take it personal. It is what it is. Because you got light Puerto Rican and you got dark Puerto Rican. Pale skin like mine sometimes is a turnoff. I don't like pale skin all the time. No. Even though I love my red bones. Don't get it twisted.
That she was cheating with the nigga. He was running his mouth and it came back to me. They said, yo, Pat, this nigga out here telling niggas he fucking your wife. I said, word. So I did a little bit more research, connect a couple more dots. I finds out. She tells me this. Okay, I finds out. Mind you, it's not the first time she cheated. You know what I mean?
Not only is it not the first time she cheated, but there was warning signs like how she's bragging on the internet where she ain't slept with you in years. This chick is sitting up there bragging about. See, me, I'm a different type of nigga. It's either two things. I'm either playing for my kids or I'm going to dog the shit out of you. Because when you bragging about how you ain't sleeping with me for years, I'm cool with that, but I'm mentally going to rip you to shreds. You're going to be sleeping with your enemy, literally. You ain't sleeping with me and you telling people you ain't sleeping with me. Nigga, you playing with your enemy and I'm going to have fun with you. I'm going to have fun with you because I'm going to mentally detach myself from you because I understand you actually ain't sleep with me in years. Nigga, I got something for your ass too. You think you just stringing me along? I'm going to string your ugly ass along. So you finding out that she's sleeping with somebody and you looking into it, nigga, she been stopped sleeping with you. Sex is the last thing in a relationship to go. And it's not always the female that stops initiating the sex. Sometimes it's the man. Sometimes a nigga would rather put his nut on a napkin than to put it in his nappy head bitch. Pat was fighting for survival. Y'all just not reading. Because one thing about it is, it's like with men, what women don't realize neither. Don't make a man feel like he got low self-esteem. Don't do that to a man. You got him feeling like he got low self-esteem. You tired. You laying on the opposite side of the bed. You look like you're going to fall off or fall off the bed. And he's sitting around looking stupid. And now y'all done created a relationship where the baby is sleeping in the middle of y'all. That's the ultimate violation. I love my kids, but you better get the fuck out of my bed. That's that shit, that game that you play when you so in love with the children, when you 18 and 19 and 20 and 20. When you get grown, you start to realize, first of all, grown-ass men wake up every morning that you waking up with a heart on. You don't want no kids in between you. Even if you're not having sex. No, it's just the point. Yeah, get it? The point? You're pointing?
I continued the marriage because I live by my wedding vow. I try to live by my wedding vows. Richer for poor, sicker for health, sickness and health, you know what I'm saying? Better for worse and death to us part. So you try to work through things. Anybody out there who's married?
Nigga, that was survival with you, my nigga.
Y'all understand. So I found out she cheating with the lane. I bring it to her attention. Of course, we have an altercation, like basically argument back and forth or whatever transpired, right? Okay. She decides, and I decide that we're going to go to therapy, but she brings it to my attention, to be honest.
Why did they do that? Oh my God. All right, whatever. I can't take no more. Y'all gonna go to therapy. So, nigga piping your girl down good. Touch it, bring it, babe. He piping her good. What psychiatrist is gonna talk easy to block Captain's nuts out of Remy's mouth? Please, somebody tell me. Who?
Security, the whole shit. I have written 90%. I never asked for a penny. I brought it to her attention. I said, first of all, I couldn't even believe that she was stooped that low because he's such a cornball. Y'all see it? Y'all say it yourself. I'm like, yo, there's no way it's this nigga. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like, damn, who is this nigga? Because, you know, we were living a normal, peaceful life, raising our child like we planned to, and she started to move real strange. So in the process of her moving strange, it became stranger and stranger, worse and worse. So I said, damn, I gotta see what's going on. What the hell is going on? I started to do my research. As I did my research.
Hold up. Somebody said Hassan is crazy. Respect though, but you mad wrong for this. I'm wrong for nigga. I'm giving y'all both sides. Remy ain't my friend and Pap ain't my friend neither. If you think I can't see through the bullshit, that's the problem. You niggas will see a celebrity and then y'all start worshiping that celebrity and y'all can't see through the lies. Not me. Absolutely not. The chick disrespecting you in public. For me, that's a problem that I got to talk myself out of, because once my wife go public and she slam dunking somebody else's balls all in her face, Pat was too nice because I'm going to clap her and I'm going to clap him on TV. Just for thinking you could play with me like that. I ain't got to love you. You disrespectful, bitch. Pap had a motive. Remy made it clear to everybody around Pap that she was swallowing and guzzling Easy to Block Captain's balls. And Pap sitting up there telling you that he was fighting for, nigga, he was fighting for survival. Some niggas just got to be honest and say it. Like, shorty, you my come up. And you like a kilo, you like a brick of cocaine, nigga. I got to protect that brick. Be honest. You think if I got a female that control everything in my life, I'm going to let another nigga just come along and take that? Nigga, it's bigger than a relationship. Okay, you boning somebody else. Now I got to play the game. This is survival. You think Pat want to go back to the projects with you? You think Pat want to go back after living in $1 million house? He want to go back to your $200 apartment? No. You don't see the lifestyle? Who the hell ain't going to fight not to live where you live in? That's what you niggas got messed up. I go shovel shit in the yard. Hey, babe, you gonna let me shovel this shit so I can stay a little bit longer? Nigga, I don't never want to go back to where you live. He had to wait to go get him a boxing champion to give Remy her ass to kiss. And see, the thing about it is that Remy and Easy to Block Captain, they're not going to last long. He's not attractive. We already found pages where he got chicks that he's in their DM that look way better than Remy. That house ain't gonna save Remy ugly ass. Easy's still young. And y'all keep putting up the ugliest picture of him, but this nigga got his own audience. In the battle rap league, he is a celebrity. There's females that's gonna throw themselves to this nigga. Y'all just don't understand. When a dude start getting money, money likes money. Now, like, I mean, listen, two broke niggas ain't gonna do nothing for each other but fight. And when a nigga with money, just like a female with money, you keep going to get somebody broke, they're gonna suck your pockets dry. You go ahead and be Captain Save a Nigga or Captain Save a Hoe. You go take a bum ass bitch from a tenement building to Section 8, and you go moving on up and take them out of the hood and watch your money disappear. And then start seeing how you like that little bitch. Or that bitch ass nigga. See, with Remy, these niggas are her hustle. So she's willing to sacrifice that because she's still getting bread. But Pap, this is his hustle too. You gonna tell me that? See, when niggas like us, right? I admit it. My first baby mother was ugly as shit. When we had sex, I was pissy drunk and I wasn't a drinker. The condom came off and stayed in her 2 days, and I didn't see her for months afterwards. I had a dream she was pregnant, so I went and found her. She was pregnant with my gay son. I got to write the book. It's real. That wasn't my girlfriend. And I always promised myself that I would be there for my child. If I ever had a child, I wouldn't leave. So that's what I ended up doing. My first baby mother was ugly as shit. Now you gonna tell me after Remy ugly ass Pat gonna go get another ugly bitch? Nigga, that's survival. Stop playing with me. Y'all niggas act like that. That's survival. Shorty ugly as shit. And the crazy part about it is she teaching Pap how to fight right there. Because Pap original crew, Moose, the nigga that shot Uncle Murder, which I forgot those interviews. Yeah, I had to take those down when I lost my monetization. Yeah, Moose. Pap best friends reached out to me. Remember that? Y'all don't remember them videos? Moose predicted that Remy was going to leave Pap once she realized that he wasn't that nigga. I had that whole interview up. I had to take those interviews down. Y'all don't remember? The nigga Moose said Pap never had a fight a day in his life. You think that Remy gonna respect a nigga like Pap? Pap called an easy to block captain the lane. When Fat Joe went up in the hotel room, oh, and I know the true story. He went up in the hotel room with 3 niggas. He had TA with him, the ghostwriter, and he had the brother that just passed away, that got murdered. And it was Fat Joe. And they went up in that room. Pap had a gun on his waist. Them niggas beat Pap up and took the gun off his waist and then took his watch too. How much respect you think Remy was going to have for the nigga after she knew that happened? That's why Pap was sitting up there on the visiting floor every day while she was in jail, so she could overlook the fact that Fat Joe beat Papoose up. Don't tell me I'm lying. Moose was there. Cap my ass. This is coming out of Moose's mouth. Not just Moose. This came out of TA's mouth. Fat Joe's ghostwriter. So not only did this come from Moose or Papoose's best friend, what are you talking about? Papoose's best friend, Moose, that's in jail, that flipped on Papoose because he didn't take care of him after Uncle Murder got shot. Pap left them niggas in jail when he shitted on them. All that came out on my platform. What is y'all talking about? And Papoose, all Moose did was ask Pap to take care. They have a man, I forgot his name. What's the nigga name? Put it in my comment section if you know it. The other brother that's working right now. Damn, what is his name? The nigga Moose, all he asked Pap was to do is to take care of him. And Pap didn't. Pap shot Uncle Murder. Moose shot Uncle Murder over Pap. And went to jail for it. It's all on the internet. Stop saying it's lies. Uncle Murder got shot by Moose. Yeah, Brooklyn Moose. But Terror Squad, when they went up in that hotel room, niggas took a gun off Pap's waist and beat him up. Don't tell me I'm wrong. I was there for that. Don't tell me I'm wrong. I know Moose. Moose is in the feds right now. Moose doing a 5-year bid right now in the Fed. I think Moose got about 2 or 3 years in. Yeah. Don't tell me I'm wrong. You can't tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, Uncle Murder. Moose shot him over Papoose. Do your homework. Your mother's Cap. Y'all better go back to TA. Y'all didn't listen to Fat Joe's story? Fat Joe left out that he took a gun off of, and it wasn't even him. It was Percy from the Terror Squad. Rest in peace to Percy. That's why when niggas be sitting up there talking about we outside, nigga, Percy was the illest nigga out of the Terror Squad. Percy dead now. It can happen to anybody. Percy and TA beat the bricks off of Pap, took that gun from him. Yeah, Percy from the Terror Squad was in that hotel room. That's who took that gun off of Papoose waist. Papoose. So you thought Remy was going to respect him after that? Come on, y'all niggas don't even know what's really going on in the streets. I bet you the streets know. And Moose is not a sucker. It's just that when Joe and them came in the room, they backed them down. They had to drop. They didn't expect Joe to come in the room. Y'all got to stop. Listen, I don't like Joe. I don't like that fat, sloppy nigga. I'm cool with niggas around him. And if we ain't cool, we ain't cool neither. Because I ain't kissing you niggas' asses. Y'all know I get busy too. Y'all know I get busy too. Y'all done heard the stories. We can find out if we have to find. It could be peace or it could be war. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just going to tell the truth. Percy was an ill nigga. And they beat Pap up in that hotel room. And the ghostwriter, TA, yeah, he was there too. Yeah. You win some, you lose some, but you never taken a gun from me. You shoot me before you take a gun from me. Y'all keep forgetting. You see how Zip with the drip be running around talking about Queens. Nigga, Remy didn't claim Queens. She claimed Castle Hill. Cause y'all know when we go to court in the bullpens, Queens. Stop playing with me. And let me say this too, man. I see what's going on, even though I believe this beef is staged. But let me say this. Miami, right? From Terror Squad. And y'all can clip this and y'all can repost this. I'm giving everybody permission. Mr. Let's Get to That. Beefing with Miami from Terror Squad. Let me say this to you, Zip, right? I might even have to make this video separate. Let me say this to you. Zip. You've been in jail for 20 years and you ain't really been in the streets like that. I know Miami. I know Miami's family. I know its circle. Them niggas is like orangutans. They will come swinging out of them trees like Animal Planet. Zip, I don't know who you fooling with your back and forth with Miami. Miami is not a YouTube nigga, but he is a street nigga. And I'm telling you, that family right there, it's 1,000 of them niggas. I've never seen a family that big in my life. They had a lot of sex. And they got a lot of dangerous niggas amongst them. A lot of dangerous niggas. Part of their family is my family. Shout out to my nigga Ant. Shout out to my nigga Frank. Matter of fact, it's too many of them. I'm not shouting out everybody. It's just corny for me to do that. But there's niggas that's part of that Honduras family that look black but speak Latin. That's the only reason why Joe dealing with them niggas, because Joe is racist. And they are the real muscle behind Joe. Listen, Zip. If Miami sneeze and cough, that nigga have 1,000 niggas swinging out of trees that will flip you. They will turn your TV off. They will rock your snot box. They will have your grandmother sitting up there singing, meet me at the crossroads and we won't be lonely. Nigga, you ain't got nothing for Miami. Nothing for them. All that Queens shit, nigga. Queens is different from the Bronx, my nigga. I wouldn't give a damn about Supreme Team and all the rest of that. I mean, I'm not saying there ain't no legends that come out of Queens, but what I'm saying to you is I don't care about the niggas that you talking to. Like Hot Boy, shout out to him. I hope he make it home. Or Bobcat, yeah, that's my nigga too. But nigga, those niggas, all them niggas, yeah, they come from the Bronx. And you ain't got nothing from Miami. Miami is an animal. Miami don't look like it because he little and he's skinny. And nigga, Zip, that nigga been getting money since he's been born. Miami been getting paper. You just started getting a little couple of dollars and bought your first chain. Y'all niggas is not the same. And Miami is not just a nigga that's getting money. Miami is a nigga that, but Miami can push a button. The same way Jimmy Henchman used to push buttons and have your grandmother sitting up there crying on that dirty couch, my nigga. I'm just being real with you. You lying to yourself. And see, one thing about it is while you was in jail surviving, niggas was surviving in these streets, and it's a big difference. In jail, niggas was making you shit out balloons. Your grandmother would sit up there and put the balloon, put the work in, bring the balloon. Your grandmother would bring the drugs to the penitentiary, and Blue Boy would make you shit it out. You ain't doing that to Miami. I don't like Joe, but I ain't gonna sit up there and watch you sit up there and try to shit on Miami like that. Miami's a thorough nigga. And he come from Vietnam or Cortland. That the nigga he swims in the jungle. Those blocks that y'all niggas swim on in Queens can't even come. Y'all can't even come nowhere near Cortland Ave or the South Bronx. None of that. It is what it is. So that's my take on that situation. But yeah, Percy beat the brakes off of Papoose and took his gun. And then after that conversation, Pat was sitting up there asking Joe, can I get my watch back? You know what Joe said to him? The nigga Joe told Papoose, what watch? Stop playing, my nigga.
Said it. Y'all said it numerous times. Oh, we know that's Pat behind that pen. Did I ever agree with y'all? Did I ever put it out there? I never said I wrote her rhyme. I left it. I didn't need the credit. All I wanted her to do was win. Wrote the rhymes, did the contracts, security, the whole shit. So you're fabricating these stories, and it's very weird that you're talking all of this money talk, but in your background, it's everything that I bought. All of the utilities are in my name. So all of this fabrication.
We can't do the utilities again.
This nigga. Because, you know, we were living a normal, peaceful life, raising our child like we planned to, and she started to move real strange. So in the process of her moving strange, it became stranger and stranger, worse and worse. So I said, damn, I gotta see what's going on. What the hell is going on? I started to do my research. Almost how it first fell on my radar that she was cheating with the nigga, he was running his mouth, and it came back to me. They said, yo, Pat, this nigga out here telling niggas he fucking your wife. I said, word. So I did a little bit more research, connect a couple more dots, I finds out. She tells me this. Okay, I finds out. Mind you, it's not the first time she cheated. You know what I mean? I continued the marriage because I live by my wedding vows. I try to live by my wedding vows. Richer for poor, sick and
Let's be real. No, I'm not bragging about domestic violence, and no, we should never go to domestic violence, but she would have been given easy to block captain head with missing teeth. I'd have punched every tooth out of her mouth. When she went back to that nigga, I'd have punched every tooth out of her mouth. Every tooth I would have punched out of her mouth. We just gonna figure like, nigga, you playing games. If you would have punched every tooth out of her mouth, press 1 in the comment section. We don't like, listen, we're not Hollywood. We don't run from domestic violence. I'd have punched her dead in her face. I would have Hulk Hogan body slammed that bitch playing with me like that. What? Take the what? Soft ass nigga. All right, baby, we just gonna figure this out. Notice I ain't asked for y'all niggas to press 2. I don't give a fuck about 2.
for health, sickness and health, you know what I'm saying? Better for worse, and death do us part. So you try to work through things. Anybody out there who's married, y'all understand. So I found out she cheating with the lane. I bring it to her attention. Of course, we have an altercation, like basically argument back and forth or whatever transpired, right? Okay. She decides, and I decide that we're going to go to therapy. But she brings it to my attention, to be honest. She said, I think we should do therapy. I said, oh.
Yo, Pap, I get it. You was her ghostwriter. She cheated on a nigga that looked just like you, and he became her new ghostwriter, but he's a battle rapper, so now she thinks he's better than you. She replaced you.
Okay, even though I'm private and I don't like to speak to people about my personal business. That was a very, very difficult thing for me to do. But I said, you know what? Let's do the therapy. We go to the therapist. We go to the therapist. The therapist's first question is, do you guys want a divorce or do y'all want to work it out? Me and her both said we want to work it out. So when she comes on live and say, we haven't slept in bed since 2022, and to make it seem like and fabricate a story, like we had some agreement, you such a liar. There was no agreement. When I found out you was with the lame, you denied it. You shitted on him, basically.
When you found out she was with the lame, you didn't realize that you was the lame, my nigga. When you told yourself she was with the lame, listen, a nigga that gets the first place, the first place prize is your wife, mouth between his legs. I want to take you to bed, bed, bed. Nigga, you was the lame. We got to deal with reality here, niggas. Y'all got to stop lying to yourselves. She found a new prize. You was the lame.
He said, yo, why would I be with him? Why do you think I would be with him? And then you wanted to go to therapy. So check it out now. Check it out. So when we go to therapy, the therapist says, do y'all want to get a divorce or do y'all want to work it out? Me and her both said we want to work it out. I'm going to be honest. Because honestly, I didn't want to not live under the same roof as my 5-year-old. I love all my kids the same, but when you have children, and everyone knows that about me, everybody.
No, you don't, because throughout the years, your child became the golden child. And then as soon as you broke up with Remy, she sat up there complaining about how you ain't even coming to see the child. She was the golden child. And as soon as you wasn't seeing Remy, she's complaining about you not coming to see the child. Nah, I didn't miss out on that.
Everybody who know me, y'all know my character. Y'all know her character. Very rude, very disrespectful, not just to me, to everyone. But that speaks volumes. I didn't want to we planned to raise her with both parents. That was the plan. So I did not want to not live under the same roof with my little girl. I was there from the moment she came out of the womb, and I intended, and I always told her, I want to be there to the moment we take her to her prom. Till she graduates high school, college, get her degrees. I want to be there to take my daughter to her prom. And I told her that. So I never wanted to leave from under the roof with my baby. That's why I stayed around for this nonsense.
Nigga, you stayed around because you was living in $1 million house. Stop playing. And you was being strategic, because the reality of it is, when a nigga find out that his wife is boning a reject version of you, again, yeah, we could work it out after I punch you dead in your fucking face for having me go to an event where this nigga's not supposed to even be. His last contract was over. He wasn't supposed to be at that. And you got me in the same building with this nigga? You think I'm a joke? When I would have punched Easy, the block captain, in the face, I'd have punched Remy dead in the face too. But you notice he ain't do that. Baby, where you at? Yeah, Pap said, baby, where you at? She's with Easy, the block captain.
And I don't want to go away from the point. Okay, so we did the therapy. The therapist said, gave us that option. We both said we want to work it out. She said, this is the plan. I'm going to give y'all a plan to work it out. She said,
Papoose?
like I told y'all previously,
Papoose?
once I seen that she was cheating, like she was moving real strange, I'm talking about leaving for hours at a time. Every time I questioned it, it was a lie, just strange behavior. So once I noticed that she was moving strange, I started to do my research. So the therapist said, because she told the therapist, mind you, she got all these lies to y'all about me. The only thing she told the therapist was, oh, he doesn't trust me. He's going to keep looking behind me and trying to, find out what I'm doing. But the only reason why I was looking behind her is because she was moving strange. So I agreed to, not show distrust or whatever. And the therapist told her, Remy, since you're saying that it's only business with this dude moving forward, but y'all have a last event coming up, after this event, you're going to cut all ties with this individual. This is what the therapist said. She said, Pat, because I told Rim back then, before I even clipped him, I said, when I catch son, I'm putting him down. I'm putting him down. He violated, you know what I'm saying? And what I noticed, when I found out, I noticed that every time me and him stepped out and made an appearance, he'd go post on his gram, do little sucker shit. He'd go make a post on his story about us. So I'm watching this. Mind you, y'all, I'm not saying nothing the whole time. I know this nigga sleeping with my wife, but I ain't saying nothing. Feel me? I'm like, I'm gonna be quiet.
No, you got it.
Son doing sucker shit on the gram. That's cool. I ain't paying that no mind. We go to therapy. The therapist come up with the plan. We put the plan together.
Oh shit!
Said she has this event coming up at Sony Hall.
Hey, nothing but the devil.
Battle between him and Hitman. She said, you can go to the event, right? But don't knock him. Don't do nothing to this individual. She said, I said, I'm gonna go to the event. I'm gonna fall back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do nothing. After the event, she's supposed to leave the dude alone, right? I go to the hold on a second, man. Give me 1 second. I don't know what to do. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second, y'all.
Now you can leave that where it's at. I had laid this on top of there.
One second, y'all. Okay, back to the subject of the matter. So I go to the event. It's the battle with him and Hitman. Everybody there. Everybody remember that event?
Nah, we just remember Remy saying, you said, why not Goods? Why not Hitman?
Y'all notice I never came on the stage, right? Never came on the stage, stayed in the crowd, fell back. Watched the entire little week battle, whatever, you know what I'm saying? On his behalf, because he trash. Watch him do his little trash battle. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm watching it, I never did nothing. When we left the battle, I went home with my daughter. She went home with the lame.
Stop. Hammer time. Boom, 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 boom. The nigga said after the battle, he went home with his daughter. She went home with the lame. That's because you was the lame, my nigga. He won the championship round and she gave him some championship pussy while you laid in the bed with the baby, my nigga. Take the what and leave the what? Who? Scooby-Dooby-Doo? What's up, Haas? Giving them the game how to avoid this foolery. Like, y'all gotta understand, thank you for sponsoring this war. You gotta understand something, my nigga. I don't know a woman on this earth that would leave an event with another nigga, with Poppy, knowing that we at this event and you leaving with another nigga and think you gonna live at the end of the night. It's just the principle. I'm an A-town stomp your ass out in that nigga. The nigga not even gonna think he could play with me like that. He gonna lie and be sneaky like, nah, this nigga gonna shoot both of us. He gonna 9/11 both of us. He gonna Columbine our asses. Like, yeah, my nigga. Like, come on, where all the real niggas is at? This niggas out there. Like, we know you know your girl out there cheating. You don't even give you don't even give a damn. You're not even looking for it. But bitch, when you put that shit in my face, and you think you're gonna leave the event. Like, nah, we're not doing that. Are you kidding me? She left him with the baby and left the event with Easy the Block Captain. How many niggas would have flipped out? Press 1 in the comment section. Stop playing. Be honest. I would have P. Diddy Cassie that bitch in the hotel. I ain't lying. Yeah, it's time for us to start being real. We not Hollywood over here. We in the hood.
Went home with the lane.
She went home with the champion.
She came home. She went home with the lane, stayed out all night, came home probably like the next morning. When she came home, after that, the baby is dead. I ain't tripping.
Nigga, stop using the baby. You was there, my nigga. Stop using the baby. The baby was there. Like, stop, my nigga. We don't care about the baby being there. You was there, you bitch ass nigga, and you let her do you like that. And now when you looking at that boxing chick, it's like that song from Shorty. Sent from heaven, and I will leave it. Oh no, it's sent from heaven. Like, nigga, I wanna be the one you love. I wanna be sent from. You ain't worried about that goddamn baby, nigga. Who you think you fooling? God sent you Santa Claus, my nigga. Keisha Cole, nigga, you got another bitch to take care of you. Sent from heaven. I wanna be the one who you believe in love. Nigga, you a hustler. I'm a hustler. You hustle the pussy, my nigga. Be honest. That pussy was your hustle when you lost it. Now your strategy when you listen to the nigga, the baby ain't gonna be my argument. My argument is gonna be your honor. All I seen was blood when I decked this bitch playing with me like that. And she got this Burt nigga playing with me too. He running around telling everybody that he's boning. Like, nigga, there was a time you sat up there and you let a rumor get out that you was boning another nigga. Hassan Campbell was coming with the cannon. And if I ain't come with the cannon, I'm gonna send 30 niggas. They ain't gonna beat you up at an event, nigga. They're gonna shoot the whole shit up. Then we gonna collect that life insurance policy. If you die, if she dies, she dies. If not, come here, baby. We gonna play dumb now in this nice little mansion. What? Let's play dumb in this mansion. Somebody got to be getting something, right? Somebody got to be on top, right? Some of you females, y'all know you're only dealing with a nigga because he got money. And y'all ain't trying to see the next female get all that money. Let's stop playing stupid. Now everybody want to play innocent. Let the devil side out. Y'all niggas got devilish sides. Let's stop lying. Now everybody sit up there. You got a bunch of men on social media that don't give a damn about their child. Y'all don't care about y'all kids. Yeah, Pat was fighting for his child. No, he wasn't.
Kept it moving, kept raising my daughter, kept it pushing. A couple days go by, things a little peaceful around the crib. I reach out to the therapist, let her know what transpired, and went to the event. Everything was everything. After those couple days, me, her, and my daughter, we all sleep in the same room. We go to bed. I'm saying it's bedtime. We sleep together in the same bed every night. As we sleeping in the
bed, me, you, and my daughter sleep in the room. Nigga, she never liked you. She didn't know how to get rid of you. Baby, where you at? She ain't know how to get rid of you, my nigga. Y'all dudes gotta stop lying to yourselves and read the body language of a woman. When a woman is not into you, you're going to be able to know the signs. And you know what? I'm going to start doing interviews with women that don't like to lie. That like to tell the truth. Because some of these bitches is going to lie to you. There's a body language about a female that's into you. There is a signature about a woman that's into you. Perhaps she wasn't into you.
In the bed, I fall asleep. My daughter's in the middle of us. So it's 2 beds in our room now at this time because she started doing weird things around the crib or whatever. So me, her, and my daughter in the same bed. It's another bed over there. I wake up. It's just me and my daughter in the bed. So I get up. I see her in the other bed. So I go over to the other bed. And as I go to the other bed, I notice that her phone is on. When I pick up the phone, I see the lame on the phone. You know what I'm saying?
She left you in the bed with your daughter, letting you know that's the only reason why you still here. And she went in a separate bed so he could put her to bed. While you laying in the bed with your daughter, she's rubbing her clitoris, getting her good night's sleep, and didn't even give a damn if you found the phone, you bird ass nigga. Easy to block captain, was it the bird? You was. And you let her keep playing with you like that, dead directly in your face. I was just fighting for my daughter. Nigga, you was fighting for a bag. Stop lying. Just be honest. Learn how to play the game. If you got a female that got the bag, another nigga could have her box. Take that box. I'm going to take her bag. You're going to take her box, and I'm going to get another box. And the only problem I'm going to have with a nigga, here's the rules, my nigga, right? When you teach me the rules, I know how to play the game. If you don't want me breathing down your neck, don't send me this bitch back with an attitude. All the piping you doing, when she come back to me and she got an attitude and nasty energy, now we got a problem. Because all I want is the bag. I want the lifestyle. You can have her box. I beat it up already. Most niggas don't even want the box after they hit it the first time. We already know how we are. Men have been fragile. You wear a pair of sneakers 3 times. That's how we look at women. That's how we've been taught to look at women. Nigga, I done fucked you over 3 times. He could have it. Nigga, fight to tell. Just be honest, my nigga. You fighting for that bag. You ain't fighting for her. And with these females, that's the problem with a lot of you niggas. Y'all not bringing nothing to the table. That's another reason why a female not going to respect you. Because I could pop my shit. A female sit up there and talk all the shit she want to. Find another nigga that's going to provide like me. Not me. Y'all niggas is living off the land. I did that in my younger years. Now I go get me a little fucking badass bitch from an island somewhere, bring her to America. She be coming to America and change her whole life. My car know to change a bitch whole life. I wish I would let a female make me sleep with my kid. Here, you wanted your kid, right? Remy said you wanted your kid, right? Pat, you wanted your kid? She gave you your kid and went and laid on the other bed while she played with herself. To easy to block captain. Let's stop playing. It doesn't matter how the world look at easy to block captain. The only thing that mattered is how Remy looked at him. And how he looked at her. But he ain't had no respect for her. That's why I said, Pat, you should have decked the bitch. Spit on her. Kicked her down a flight of steps. She would have loved you. These black bitches is broke. They broken. They in a sunken place. The minute you try to do right, they don't like you no more. Kick that bitch down a flight of steps. I guarantee you, she'll give you the best. I'm just playing, y'all. Don't listen to me. I got daughters. Don't listen. But they broke like that. That's the case. You kick her down a whole flight of steps, you're going to get the best loving you can get. You tell her that you're going to marry her and this to death do you part?
I said, okay. She on the phone with the lane. So after that, I woke her up. Hey, what's going on? This what you doing in here? This what we doing? She started lying again, fabricating, this, that, and the third. Long story short, she kept cheating with the lane.
Long story short, you gave her a lane to lie. You asked her, this is what we doing? No, I would have Timberland stomped that bitch head into the fucking floor. Did Hassan Campbell say that? Yeah, I said that. Just like I said it on see, I don't put my hands on females no more. That was back in the days. Yeah, I'll punch a bitch dead in the face. Don't give a fuck what nobody think. But if you think you're going to have your phone open wide up and leave it there so I can see Easy the block captain and the gap in his teeth, smiling while you giving him bedtime stories while me and my kid laying in the next bed, you didn't even like, nah, absolutely not. I'm sorry. I'm an A-Town stomp your ass. Doo, 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 doo. Yeah, I'm going to stomp you to the beat too. You was all up on me screaming, yeah. Nah, I'm not playing with you. You asked her, this is what we doing, nigga. She don't respect you. She might have gave you 10 more years in a relationship if you beat her ass. This is what we doing. You was the lame. You old babysitting ass nigga. All right, you stop babysitting when she ain't want you no more.
Okay, move forward from that. Another battle comes up. The lane not on the card.
He not on the card.
It's just another event. But mind you, like I told y'all previously, I'm there for my daughter. I'm there being a father. I'm not going to allow...
Stop saying that. You lying. Like I said, I'm there for my daughter. Nigga, did you fight that hard for your gay son? Or your other older daughter? No, you didn't. You're not there for the daughter. You there for the fucking lifestyle. Stop lying, my nigga. I could hear a lie. I'm not going to sit up there and lie and act like I wouldn't afford a little bit harder for that big ass house. Like another nigga just going to be swimming in my goddamn pool. It's a little bit harder to let go, but just be honest. Like, nah, you ain't going to take the bitch in the house. Be honest.
Allow the situation to take me away from my child. So what I did was kept raising my daughter. Even though I know that she's a narcissist, very contradictory, very bipolar, I said, you know what? I'm going to keep raising my daughter. I'm not going to let this situation to remove me from under the roof of my child. I kept raising my daughter, take my daughter to school every single day, doing everything a father's supposed to do. In the process of me raising my daughter, another event is coming up later on down the line. The lane is not on the card. Okay. She has the event. I'm going to the event because I go to all the events. I'm going to the event, but I'm hoping the lane ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have to really put my hands on them. Cool. I'm getting dressed. She leave. They start the event. I'm still at the crib. I get dressed. I go to the... Matter of fact, I can't even put that out there. Anyway, let me just say this. I found out the lane was there. I said, she gotta be kidding me, man. I done told you I'm a...
If the nigga was laying in the bed with her on her phone, with your daughter in the next bed in the same room, why would she have a problem bringing this nigga in a rap battle event? She didn't respect you. She thought you was a punk. The only place where Remy messed up at, I think she listened to Easy the block captain and she thought he was the real deal. She knew you was a sucker once you swallowed all that. But I think she had a little bit of faith in him. Nigga, you was the lame. Why you keep saying that?
I'm gonna put this nigga down and you bring him to the event. I've told you numerous times, when I catch this nigga, I'm gonna put him down. Mind you, I finds out she got an apartment 40 minutes away from our crib where she lays up with the lane, leaves and says she's going to work, leaves, say she's going to do this and do that, but she goes to the crib. I've been there. I can actually give y'all the address.
So you did all that homework. You've been there. You've been in the crib. 40 minutes away from your crib where she laying up with this crib. And you wait to a battle rap event and punch this nigga in front of everybody, then runs out of the event. Nigga, if I find out you got a crib somewhere with this nigga, I'm going to get the life insurance policy. Then I'm gonna have my niggas clear you. They don't even have to clear that nigga. They gonna clear you. And I'm in inherit everything that you left behind. And we're gonna keep on moving forward from there. Problem is you ain't got the heart to go there. Or I'm gonna clear that nigga. Because the bag is the bag. You ain't gotta never love Remy. She's the bag. Once you get easy to block captain out of and guarantee yourself a couple of more days or weeks or whatever the case may be. And this is all for entertainment. Let me say that. This is all for entertainment. I'm just giving y'all a movie scene and movie scenario because their life is a movie. And it's like, huh? She had a whole nother crib? Are y'all listening to this shit? $40 away.
She got another crib, and shout to I don't even want to put this nigga under the bus, man, but there's another individual who was married and got a crib not too far.
Damn, so that's what these chicks is doing now? They got whole other cribs where they cheating at? Y'all niggas better wake up and smell the coffee. But listen, all jokes aside, don't put yourself in jail over these birds. No, absolutely not. Because one thing I realize in life, whether it be the nigga or the bitch, sometimes people only want you until they can ruin your relationship. And once they could destroy your marriage or whatever you got going on, what the situation is with that woman or that man you got going. I know a dude, right? And I tell a story, and I think he'd be mad at me because I tell a story. The nigga left his wife for the side chick. And 2 days later, the side chick left him because it was no longer interesting anymore for her. That was the goal, to see if they could take you from your wife. And sometimes with these niggas, it's the same shit. Teach me the rules and I know how to play the game. Bitch, cut that nigga off and send him back to his kids. Sometimes you sit up there and you start playing with fire and you think you're getting better, but you get worse. Sometimes it's best to stay home. You think you're getting better because a female done sat up there and tricked you out of your position. Your wife ain't rubbing your back no more. She ain't cooking you breakfast. She ain't sitting up there telling you you look handsome no more. Now you sit up there and you caught up with this new bitch that's her whole game. She gonna give you the best 48 hours of your life to have you ready to kill yourself because she don't give a goddamn about you. Teach me the rules. Teach me the law. Get out of your feelings, my nigga. Whether it be the females or the niggas, get out of your feelings. That love shit is overrated. Yeah, I love you. But once you show me some shit that I need to see, we already know we got to put loves to the side and put the handcuffs on you, like how that bitch did Ghost in Power. She knew, regardless of what, she was the district attorney. When you cross certain lines, you knew the law, you knew the rules. You was going to jail, right? You better Angela that nigga. Y'all ain't got no principles.
From the home of his family, but I ain't gonna put him out there. But she did the same thing, which was weirdo shit. So anyway, I go to the event. Now I already know I'm coming there, I'm putting this nigga down. I'm gonna be honest with you. Truthfully, I really wanted to really hurt him. But I decided at the last minute, I said, you know what? I'm gonna just put my hands on this nigga. I get to the
It's audio with us, so we're gonna go to the next one.
Yeah, where they at? When I walk in the room, they in there lovey-dovey. They in there all lovey-dovey.
In public.
Mind you, she been lying saying she ain't with the nigga. She don't deal with him. All this corny shit, right? I see the lane. You already know. Went in his mouth. Off the muscle. What happened was, he thought I came to talk. He thought I was about to talk.
What happened was, you punched that nigga in his face. And after you punched him in his face, she put an ice pack on his face. You punched him in the face and she put an ice pack on that nigga's face. What are we talking about?
Oh, ain't none of that. We don't do that. Mom, right in his mouth off the muscle. Whooped him out. Dead on his feet, hit the floor like a sack of potatoes. I know, anybody.
He hit the floor like a sack of potatoes. And she picked him up and put his balls all in her mouth.
They telling me I shouldn't talk about this, but this nigga's a lame. Do what you gotta do. He hit the floor like a sack of potatoes. Stomped him out and all that. Bad. Hole in my knuckle, everything. But like I told you, I didn't do that because he slept with my wife. I did.
You did that because when he slept with her, he didn't just sleep with her. He put it in her butt.
I did that because you shook my hand and then slept with my wife. But the part I didn't tell y'all is, through this entire ordeal of her cheating with this lame,
he donkey fucked her. You mad? Nigga, he donkey fucked her.
I started to notice that he had something on her. And I felt like
he had something on her. These nuts. He had them nuts on her, my nigga.
he was blackmailing her.
He didn't blackmail her, my nigga. He told that bitch she was never gonna give her, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Woo, 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 woo. No, you're never gonna get it, my love. It
felt like he was blackmailing her. Just because the way she was moving and behaving. So I'm gonna play an audio for y'all of him basically, in his own words,
disrespecting your bitch and she still took him back. Because sometimes you got to punch your bitch in the face and tell her she ain't shit. So now you want us to hear how he disrespected your coming to America queen. She was my queen to be. You stupid nigga.
admitting to blackmailing her. Listen to this.
Listen to it.
So this got sent to me because he's on the phone with one of his people running his mouth. They recorded it and sent it to me.
Yeah, I know. They sent you this love and hip hop shit. And the winner is.
But this is him on the phone. Let me just play it. Hold on. It's lame. Now, when I started to feel like he was blackmailing her, I brought it to her attention. I said, listen, is it because this dude got something over you? Like, what's going on?
Nigga, she stuck her tongue in his butt. Everything she did to him, or rather to you, she did to him. What is it? He got like, stop creating a narrative, my nigga. She licked his balls. She put the base of his balls in her nostrils. She almost suffocated and threw up while she was sucking life out of his kingdom. Listen to this nigga. She sucked the life out of his kingdom. Listen to him.
Going on. She's staying out on days my daughter got to go to school. She's my daughter's calling, she's not answering the phone. I'm calling, she's not answering.
Nigga, she ain't want you or your daughter. That's what you saying? And now you want us to sympathize because she liked that lame nigga so much, she threw you and your daughter in the trash the same way she's saying you threw your other kids in the trash.
Then she's with this lame for days at a time. It's like crackhead behavior. I'm like, yo, something is wrong. Are they using drugs or something?
See, one thing I love about us psychotic niggas, we know that our wife ain't gonna play with us where she's going for days at a time and not coming home. Like you can't do that. And a psychotic nigga kill you. Use a bird. Sitting home waiting for you. You shenane ass nigga. That's why she don't respect nigga. You weak. Easy to block captain is telling your bitch that she can eat a dick up till she hiccup. And you sit up there telling the world she ain't come home for me or the baby. Fuck kind of shit is that?
Like, what's going on with her and this lane? So I brought it to her attention. I said, yo, listen, if he's blackmailing you, if he's holding something over you, let me know. And we can handle that. We can handle that too.
You tried to convince her that the reason why she wasn't coming home is because he was blackmailing her. Are you serious?
I brought that to her attention. But everything I'm telling y'all is not in order. It's just throughout the situation. So I bring it to her attention. I say, yo, let me know if this dude is blackmailing you, we can handle it. And she wouldn't say it. But then while she out with the lame and me and my daughter's home, because that's who was always with her every night while this was going on, she'd send me a random text. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know I'm a bad wife. I still got all these texts. So I don't even know why she's doing this. Oh,
I know why she doing it. Cause she feeling guilt, so she gotta say something to you. Cause you the stupidest nigga on this planet. You know why too. Remy knows that you was using her, my nigga. My everyday lifestyle ain't nothing but a hustle. Gambling, slanging, doing sticks, nobody move a muscle. Nigga, stop acting like we don't rob these bitches. Let's stop acting like these bitches don't be our hustle. Living off the land. Nigga, let's stop acting like niggas don't be in jail looking for that fat white girl that none of the white men don't want, and she be the one do the whole bid, sending you all the packages. We done survived off of bitches in jail. Stop lying, my nigga. Remy went to jail. You think she couldn't see through you, my nigga? It's survival of the fittest. See, the difference is though, when a nigga start getting money and getting bread, and you become a provider, you just learn to stand on that shit. You don't want a woman taking care of you no more. I know what it's like to have a woman take care of me, my nigga. So I can see you fighting for your survival. You like a broke nigga going extinct. Using the baby as a weapon. Nigga, you thought that baby was going to come in between that next orgasm? I ain't never seen a nigga in the street so dedicated to his woman. After they broke up, I'm just going to stay to my child and I'm not going to never have sex anymore. Stop lying, my nigga. Y'all niggas move on. That's why the kids are so fucked up in the streets. Because y'all not being fathers. Niggas is only fathers when it's beneficial. That's why she could pull that card trick with your kids. See, the difference is my gay son, yeah, I hate the fact that my son is gay. But at the same time, my son knows if he call on dad and it's a problem, he still got a father. He chose to run from me. I ain't ran from him. Yeah, I got a gay son. And know them pictures that they put up, that's not my son. You'll never see me putting up pictures of my son running around looking like a goddamn transvestite. Hell no. Absolutely not. But I ain't going to run from the truth. First time I seen pictures of my son dressed like a female, I threw up all over the place. Thank you, Donald Trump. We don't have to accept that shit no more. I threw up all over the place. I threw up all over the place. Tell your mother to stop lying, that dirty bitch, and block that motherfucker. Fuck out of my comment section. I might say some disrespectful shit because niggas be sitting up there trying to shame me, but I hate that lifestyle with a fucking passion. I hate that lifestyle with a passion. I hate it worse than Trump. How you think I'm gonna love somebody or love something that violated me like that? There's a lot of things that y'all don't know. Oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. You don't know what the hell I tried to do. But one thing y'all do know is that I fought to let y'all know I didn't like it. Even though it's weird how black men and black women try to make me like that shit. Why y'all trying to make me like it when I told you I didn't like it? Would you like to do it to me or should I do it to you? It's a bunch of ditties out there. Back to Papoose. Papoose.
I'm a bad wife. I'm so sorry. Just saying things like that. And I'm like, damn, it's not like her. So maybe this dude holding something on her. I'm going to play the...
It's not like her to say she's a bad wife because you ain't never caught her before being a bad wife. Now she's telling you that she's a bad wife and I don't even understand your argument, my nigga. He done took her bowling. You know what it's like to go bowling? You see these three holes? He done put it in her mouth. He done put it in her vagina. And he done put it in her asshole. Then he sent her home to you, you stupid nigga. That's not like my wife. No, it is like her. She likes the fingers in her butt. Just not from you, Pat. Stupid nigga. You can't tell when a woman likes you.
Play the recording right now. This is the lane saying that he's holding stuff over her head.
You know what I mean? So far, she's saying she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I want to go with that. But you're right, though. Anything can happen. So that shit will be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of her. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? That shit, that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like, the only reason why it's working is because you corny shit.
Oh, let me play this again.
I don't think you should play that again. This nigga dogged your bitch out. And you acting like you trying to play cat. He dogged her. Yo, one thing I tell females all the time, right? Stop telling niggas what the last nigga did to you. Because there's consequences to the females out there watching. Every female out there that's watching me right now, I want you to put one in the comment section. I just want to see the females that's watching. Just put one. If you're a female when you watch it, put one in the comment section right now. I've seen dudes destroy females that was good females just because the last nigga didn't like her. Do not do that. Don't tell a nigga that another nigga didn't have no value. When a nigga see that a nigga is willing to fight for your love, another man will fight for that too because now he sees the value in you. I wouldn't give a damn what you have. Us men are weird. We're very, very weird. And we get it from our mothers and the female. Y'all women don't even realize it. Our fucked up ways we really get from y'all. Y'all the first woman that hurt us and sent us into the world. Y'all the picky women. So we become picky too. Now you show us a man that don't want a woman for whatever reason, and that next man ain't gonna want her neither unless he's so at the bottom of the totem pole he's willing to take whatever he can get that come up for our trees. Now y'all got to keep this in mind. When you females that deal with on our level, you ain't trying to downgrade. You trying to go up. There's certain niggas that y'all would rather die before y'all date, and y'all know this. Just like with some of us niggas, I wouldn't give a fuck how fat I get or how bald my hair get. There's certain females, nigga, I will make love to my Vaseline and my napkins before I sleep with you bitches. And now that I'm getting more spiritually in tune, and I know y'all come with spiritually transmitted diseases too. Like some of you, listen, some of you females would never, ever, ever. Not these nuts. Not these nuts. No. I'm battle tested. I done walked out of threesomes and foursomes like I'm not sticking mines in you whores. Yeah, I ain't gotta believe it, but it is what it is. Haas used to be a pretty boy. Like, absolutely not. You know, you on a different type of level. It's crazy, right? Because sometimes Mano be DMing me, right? Shout out to Mano. And Mano be DMing me with bad bitches. Mano got some bad bitches. And I'm the type of nigga, yeah, I've had my share too. Like, I've went into threesomes and foursomes snapping on bitches. Snapping on them, cracking jokes. Like, nigga, I'm different. Totally different. I will eat shit out of a toilet before I let Remy play with me. Remy? Who?
Can y'all hear the audio?
Yeah, look, so far she saying she fuck with me, I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't go like that, but
Hold on. Let me get to the beginning of this thing again. Let me make sure I get it from the right part, y'all. Bear with me, man. Some bullshit audio. Hold on. Let me get this right.
Yo, we ain't go live like this in a long time. It's been a long time since Haas been live.
So we playing the audio, y'all, of the lane admitting to blackmailing her. He's admitting it.
yeah, look, so far she saying she fuck with me, I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't go like that, but you're right, though. Anything can happen.
Pat, that nigga was protecting your feelings too. Him and Remy both was playing games on you, my nigga. They ain't want to hurt you, my nigga. Easy the block captain got another bitch. He got another bitch. And even if he don't, he gonna get another one. Remy would never be his main chick, my nigga. He like prettier chicks than Remy.
It's gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of it. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about.
He got pictures and all that up, and it's gonna blow whenever he says it's gonna blow. You're not hurting Remy. Whores don't get mad when you expose them. Oh, I'm gonna show you're gonna show her box to the world. If Remy Kitty Cat looks cute, if it don't look like some shit that 30 babies came out of, every nigga on the internet, once he put them videos out, every nigga gonna be hollering at Remy. That don't mean they gonna wife her. Everybody want, yo, listen, man. Men live to bust a nut. Don't feel special when they leave they load in you. Don't feel special. Them niggas gonna leave that load in you and they might become a baby and they never gonna hug that kid. Don't feel special. Don't feel special because your asshole was a laundromat. You washing his clothes.
That shit, that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like, the only reason why it's sparking is because you do all these shit.
All right, so y'all heard that. Again, we're going to play her basically saying she's been blackmailed. That's what it sounds like to me. What y'all think?
She would have been over. He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be forward to nigga to make sure.
I can't listen to the lies, Pat. They both came up with game to run on your dumb ass to protect themselves from you, my nigga. And you think they hurt you hurting them, but right after you play this, they show you they still together. Nigga, it was a game on you. Stupid nigga, like, damn.
You go, oh my God, and I'm not getting sad
King, fuck this nigga. Could sit up there and kick over your kid castle. He gonna kick over your daughter's castle. And she still gonna fuck this nigga.
You didn't fucking care.
That is not true.
Talking to this nigga.
That is not true. I would have been stopped talking to this nigga. So you telling me you got a lame running around here bragging, oh, I'm fucking this wife, oh, the whole shit, right? You got a lame who came up in front of me, shook my hand, and which is total disrespect as a man.
That same lane can make Remy drink piss out of a fucking toilet bowl, and you can't. But you still calling him a lame.
Man, you sleep with my wife, it is what it is. She chose that. She's an adult. That's not why I knocked you out. I knocked you out because you shook my hand. But he's on audio saying blackmailing you. So which one is it?
If I could let you knock me out just one time, and I could donkey fuck your wife in your mansion, I'll let you punch me in my face too, my nigga. Nigga tricked you out of a mansion that he's not even going to sleep in like that. He's going to come in the house now. Now you're going to live with you're going to live with the boxing chick. She's ugly as shit. And she getting old. She's 30. But you 47 years old with that 30-year-old. She might decide that she want to fuck a boxer. She might decide she's tired of you in the next 2 or 3 years because you ain't been battle tested with her, my nigga. And now you back in the projects? Because you ain't getting no money. The rap game is over. I'll lie to you, but I'm not going to lie to me. That's why certain men make sure they don't fuck with broke bitches. Because you got to have a security blanket even when you getting money. The fuck your love look like? Oh, it feels so good. You give me 15 minutes of fame of your love. And now you mad at me for 10 years straight after about 2 years. I don't live for no motherfucker. They can stick your love in your ass. Love? Y'all ain't hear Tina Turner? What's love got to do with it? The minute you tell me something and you do the opposite, that's what I'm going to judge you on. I'm not judging you on your fucking love. What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Fuck wrong with you niggas? She loves the way Easy the Block Captain tell her she ain't shit and she ain't never gonna be shit. It makes her orgasm. And Pat loves his boxing routines when he's punching them gloves and he know that ugly bitch know that she got somebody else's husband and that's what she's fighting for. She's not fighting for love with that old nigga who you could clearly see. If Remy told that nigga, I'm going to let you come back, Pat will go back home and leave that ugly bitch right where she at. Pat just smart. He's a smart Brooklyn nigga. He knows that even if she get rid of Easy the Block Captain, Remy got neighborhood pussy. Neighborhood crib. Everybody gonna get a taste of that shit. She done with that bird ass nigga. Remy gonna make dicks lean back. Lean back. My niggas don't dance, they just pull up their pants and do the rockaway. Yeah, she doing the rockaway in the strip club. Lean back. Lean back. Boom!
Which one is it? You've told me numerous times you don't deal with them no more. You want to go on Instagram and say you with your child.
How many of you females in the comment section laughing at Pat? I need y'all to press 1. I need y'all to press 1. I need y'all to press 1 to show these men that's watching, or like the females, I need y'all to press one if you laughing at Pap, at the lies that she's telling. Be honest. Be honest with the lies that she's telling, and he's sitting up there thinking he using it as a weapon against her. Y'all need to start being more honest, you females. I know y'all there, y'all hiding. Come out and play. Be honest. This shit is funny as shit. No, I didn't ask for you niggas to press 2. Y'all laughing at this nigga. Because once a man comes off to a woman as weak, she does not want you. Once a woman do not respect you, she does not want you. When a woman does not respect you, you're done. That's why I tell a female quick, I don't give a fuck about your love. Respect is something that you have to give me. And when you're not giving me that, you'll never see me again. I'll never even speak to you again. I don't give a fuck who balls you waxing, who you love. I don't give a fuck about that. I can learn to turn my mother showed me what a woman to do to you. My mother showed me love, and she showed me coldness too. And if you niggas ain't learned from that, a woman ain't gonna never show me better than my mother. Matter of fact, that's why my guards is up. That's why half of you bitches get punched dead in your face, because we couldn't punch our mother in the face. So we'll beat the shit out of you, beat the brakes off of you. You're not my mother. I will beat the brake. You are not my mother. I will beat the brakes off you. Understand that. Once you show me you don't respect me as a man, niggas will leave. There's no reason for me to come around you again unless I'm using you. I will suck you dry. Because outside of that, when you don't respect me and you disrespecting me, you trust me coming around you and you treating me like shit? Not me. I hate you. I don't give a. It's the principle. You cheating, you doing all the rest of that shit, fine, cool. That's your habit. You a fucked up bitch. But you disrespecting me? Disrespect is something I'm not going to tolerate. And as a matter of fact, you keep on disrespecting me, you might find yourself in a hole somewhere. I might dig a hole somewhere for your ass and dump you in there just to show you. Nah, don't cry now. Here, suck on that barrel. This is just entertainment. YouTube, for real. Fuck out of here. You're not going to disrespect me. I fought hard for my reputation, not for you to clown me.
No, you're not. You just started being with the baby after I left. Once I left, you started trying to prove to me that you're with the baby and you're doing the right thing. You're doing things that I've always wanted you to do. You just called me the other day and said happy anniversary. I didn't even say it back to you, Rem. I didn't say it back to you.
You didn't have to say it back. She was just testing you, you stupid nigga. She was just testing you. What part you don't understand? Drop a 100 in the comment section if you know that Remy was just testing him when she said happy anniversary. She said happy anniversary while another nigga was nutting on her wig. He left jism on her wig. Why are you telling us this? It's our anniversary. Oh my God, I don't even believe I'm still going with this shit.
You know why? Because when our 15th year anniversary came, which was a milestone, we were supposed to have the whole thing that we did in the 10 year. You didn't want to acknowledge it properly because you was too busy running around.
She didn't want to acknowledge it because she was over. You wouldn't have burnt out. Listen, man. I'm going to start doing videos on these topics. You got to know when you're in a burnt out relationship. You think because you got 15 years in, like you got a milestone? No. Now she want to play with other nuts. You're boring to her. And it's vice versa. It ain't just the females all the time. Niggas, be honest. Be honest. Some of you niggas ain't never stopped cheating. Niggas got 35 females every year. Sitting up there trying to explain to your wife Nah, chlamydia is just a bacteria disease. Nigga, you burnt her, my nigga. You know how many niggas try to convince me that they gave their wife a bacteria disease? Nigga, you burnt her. When they treat you for chlamydia, they treat you for gonorrhea too, nigga. Because usually them STDs runs in packs. Nigga, you burnt her. Stop lying. That's why there's certain, it's crazy, right? Because my principles stop me from sleeping with certain females. I would never in my life sleep with none of my friends' girlfriends unless I didn't know that was your girlfriend. Because I had a situation like that with one or two females that I've dealt with. I didn't know that they had sex with somebody that I knew. And because I had sex with them females, that female liked me better than that nigga and he started to hate me. That's not my problem. But me going out and purposely sleeping with a female that you sleeping with, nah, I just don't do that. That's not my thing. See, another thing about me too, I can be a cheating ass nigga, but I don't fuck friends and family members. That's something I don't do. I do not play those games. I'm like Tyrese when you watch the movie Baby Boy. Nigga, I'm not sleeping with my wife's friends. You're not doing that to her. Because regardless of what, if we in a bad relationship or ugly and we going through some shit, nah, I'm not doing that. You a devious, dirty motherfucker. I'm not doing it. Absolutely not. I would never hurt my wife like that. Never. Absolutely not. And I'm going to tell her you a piece of shit too. Absolutely. Because when it comes to niggas, when a nigga will sleep with your wife, he'll kill you over that woman too. Some of you females be playing a dangerous game. Totally dangerous game. Pap, ain't nothing I can do to save you. The shit that you saying, you thinking that is helping you, but it's only helping you with corny and lame niggas, not with real niggas. I can't justify this shit that you saying and you doing. Remy showed this nigga in every way that she did not love him. A lot of you dudes is in burnt out relationships. And you fighting because you comfortable with a woman that don't want you no more. You better learn how to recognize that Remy and his female. A lot of you niggas is dealing with Remy's. They don't want you no more. And they comfortable or they don't know how to tell you. I wouldn't give a fuck, bitch. You could go. Shoulda let you go. 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 Bitch, you could go. Picture that. I'm conceited too. I don't want to feel like nobody don't love me. Fuck out of here.
Doing what you was doing. Now I'm in a space where I moved on. So for a person who got all these lies to say about me, why is it that you try to call me the other day, say happy anniversary? Why is it that when I went to pick my daughter up, you asking me for gifts and things like that? Why is it? Because you're a narcissist.
Because she's testing you, you bum ass nigga. And now she playing the same games that niggas play. If you don't love me, why are you still here? Because you a dumb bitch and I'm going to keep every other nigga out your box as long as I can. That's the games that niggas play. If you don't love me, why are you still here? Why y'all ask dumb questions? You know he don't love you. Why would he let a nigga come nut all in your box? He want to test your loyalty. It's a game. And men and women both play that game. That's why he's still there. That's why she's still there. Because she's sitting up there seeing how much control she got over you. How many more days you going to lay in the bed? That shit feels good to see a dumb nigga laying in the bed with the baby. While she on the phone with another nigga. You think it don't feel good to her? It feel good to us? We laughing at it. How many, like niggas, we got to stop being real because I got daughters. You think I'm going to sit up here and lie? You don't love me while you still here. Because I ain't finished dogging you out, you dumb bitch. You hear how that sound? If you don't love me, why are you still here? Here's the answer. because I'm not finished dogging you out. It feels good to treat you like shit. Can you hear me now? Yeah. You see when I do that sarcasm? Can you hear me now? I had a female Dominican chick. That's what she should say to me. Can you hear me now? No, I ain't never heard you. She said, Papi, I miss you. I said, bitch, go get a life. I was a fucked up nigga. So you think I can't recognize a fucked up bitch? She said, Papi, I miss you. I said, bitch, you better go get a life. You got too much time on your hand. When cold people show you that they cold, you better recognize that they cold. I'm not letting nobody treat me like that. One thing about Pap that I do like that Remy said, Pap got to a point where he robbed that bitch of her jewelry. See me? That's me early in my days when I was a stick-up kid. We used to fuck bitches to take their earrings. And I ain't gonna lie about it, because I know, like, nigga, we used to fuck bitches and rob them of their jewelry. Like, get it out of here. But we done set bitches up. We did all types of shit like that. Nigga, Bronx niggas was just as foul as Brooklyn. What Jay-Z said? Y'all ran up the Tompkins. Them niggas is foul just like us. Like, yeah, who you think you playing with? Don't never pull the grimy side out of me. I'm from Bronx River. I come from a place where grown parents let grown men fuck their children. Don't never play with the dangerous side of us. Yeah, you ain't never seen Bronx River fight for me. The hood is grimy. These bitches is grimy and these niggas is grimy too. Listen to the argument. Love ain't living this relationship. Everybody was focused off of survival. You think I can't hear this shit? Pat was focused off survival. First of all, you know how many niggas I know? When Pat first got with Remy, Pat was trying to get with all these street niggas and they thought she was just a little ugly girl. And some of these niggas, even though she had songs, they still went and boned her because they was drug kingpins. I know niggas that turned Remy down because she was ugly. Some niggas learn to live off the land. See, the problem with females is though, right? You see this house right here? When you got females of a certain caliber, they ain't just let any nigga run around this house. You think niggas is gonna be taking off their drawers and they gonna just be sitting there watching that? No, it gotta be a certain caliber of a nigga. It's not just gonna be any nigga. And some females is just not settling for less. Remy is a rapper. Easy to Block Captain write raps. What better nigga that she got for herself than Easy to Block after Papoose? She ain't with this nigga for love. He writing, Easy to Block Captain writing some of the best bars that Pat never wrote. In a sense, battle rappers is better than rappers. And in a sense, they not. Because every battle rapper can't write a song. So she went from one rapper to another rapper. It's just business, baby. I mean, do we really need to listen to Pat cry some more? Cry me a river. Cry me, cry me.
What's going on?
Oh, hell no.
Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like, damn, who is this nigga? You guys want a divorce? Or do y'all want... The therapist gave us that option. We both said we want to work it out. She said this is the...
I ain't doing no more of that. I can't take it no more. I can't. Next, I'm gonna get up on Remy. I can't. I like. This nigga sound like a fucking R&B song. Baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, begging, baby. You're not gonna tell me no that many times. I'm sorry. Most men, we fight for our woman, but you're not gonna tell me no that many times. I'm sorry. I can't listen to no more of that. That shit sounds terrible. And even with women ain't gonna sit up there and listen to that because every woman, like, listen, these bitches got work husbands. They got the friend in the friend zone that they never, ever, ever gave the box. He's the last result. They may give it to him just because they bored. They got a bunch of goddamn options. But just sitting up there begging away, Pap, do like, nah, we not doing that. Real niggas don't do that neither. And all the real niggas that's watching me right in the comment section, real niggas don't do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not sitting up there doing that. Tell me another nigga gonna smash. I'm gonna say bon appetit, bitch. Enjoy it. I can't stand there and cock block every day. Absolutely not. You fought for the bag, my nigga. You wasn't fighting for love. Love didn't live with y'all. And I'm going to say this again to you men out there. That some of you niggas ain't men. When a woman shows you that she don't respect you, it's one thing to fight for your relationship. I believe wholeheartedly in fighting for your marriage. Because sometimes people just got to learn how to get through the obstacles of I'm mad at you and you mad at me. But when the bitch show you that she don't respect you, don't respect her neither. Take a shit in her shoe, right in her slipper, and put it right on her side of the bed before you walk out that goddamn door so she can step in some nasty diarrhea. Like, nigga, you don't respect me, I don't respect you neither. I can't love a person that don't respect me. There's only one way you can love a person that don't respect you. You had to do some foul shit, and now you got to earn their respect back. That's totally different. But even still, when a woman don't respect you, 9 times out of 10, she ain't gonna never respect you again. Nigga, you better find the door. You ever heard that commercial? Or seen that commercial? The door? Yeah, the door. It's been a long time since I've been live for almost 3 hours. Like, wow. Hassan, what up? Here, let me block you real quick. I wish I would let a nigga sit up there and call me Hassan, knowing that's some fucked up shit that a grown man did to a young boy. Nah, not on my watch. Blocked. Yeah. Block, block, block.
The plan. I'm going to give y'all a plan to work it out. She said, Pat, because like I told y'all previously, once I seen that she was cheating, like she was moving real strange, I'm talking about leaving for hours at a time. Every time I questioned it, it was a lie, just strange behavior. So once I noticed that she was moving strange, I started to do my research. So the therapist said, because she told the therapist, mind you, she got all these lies to y'all about me. The only thing she told the therapist was, oh, he doesn't trust me. He's going to keep looking behind me and trying to, find out what I'm doing. But the only reason why I was looking behind her is because she was moving strange. So I agreed to not show distrust or whatever. And the therapist told her, Remy, since you're saying that it's only business with this dude moving forward, but y'all have a last event coming up, after this event, you're going to cut all ties with this individual. This is what the therapist said. She said, Pat, because I told Rem back then, before I even clipped him, I said, when I catch son, I'm putting him down. I'm putting him down. He violated, you know what I'm saying? And what I noticed, when I found out, I noticed that every time me and her stepped out and made an appearance, he'd go post on his gram, do a little sucker shit. He'd go make a post on his story about us. So I'm watching this. Mind you, y'all, I'm not saying nothing the whole time. I know this nigga sleeping with my wife, but I ain't saying nothing. Feel me? I'm like, I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't saying nothing. Son doing sucker shit on the gram. That's cool. I ain't paying.
I know he's sleeping with my wife. I ain't saying nothing. Nigga, let me catch you sleeping with my wife. I ain't even gotta like her no more. I'm gonna hurt you off of the strength. Just because you think you can play with me like that. Just because you think you can play me like, I'm gonna hurt. If I don't hurt you, my niggas is gonna hurt you. Somebody gonna hurt you. You playing with my female. And you doing it, and I'm the joke, and I'm laughing. Now I'm not gonna, nigga, no. Revenge is a dish. Best eaten cold. You think you gonna play with my wife like that? And I ain't gonna come out to play? Especially with a corny nigga like Easy the Block Cap? Yo, Haas, this is off topic, but if they get rid of welfare, housing, won't the people you know that were on it just beg to live at your house and ask you for handouts? Do you really want to deal with that? Here's the thing. Ricky Rose, baby, Wingstop, baby. Here's the thing, right? When these programs are cut off, it's going to force people to brainstorm, to hustle, to work together. You got people that are willing to work 40 hours for the colonizer. I mean, no. They might work 60 hours in a week for the colonizer, but won't give me 2 hours out of a month. This is why we're going to fail. You believe in the system more than you believe in us. And I'm willing to take as many people into my house if we could survive together. Mexicans do it. Them niggas will live with 16 people in a house. And in 3 years, they have 30 houses. Whereas black people just want to party and bullshit. Sell you the hood. Hang out on the block. That was last live.
Ain't that no mind? We go to therapy. The therapist come up with the plan. We put the plan together. The therapist said she has this event coming up at Sony Hall, which was the battle between him and Hitman. She said, you can go to the event, right? But don't knock him. Don't do nothing to this individual. She said, I said, I'm going to go to the event. I'm going to fall back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do nothing. After the...
You could tell he's lying because he started to say, she said not to knock him out. How the fuck your therapist know if you could knock him out or not? Stop lying.
Event, she's supposed to leave the dude alone. Right? I go to the hold on a second, man. Give me 1 second. I know what I'm gonna do. 1 second. 1 second.
Picture me asking somebody else's balls that's satisfying my woman. Could you please leave her alone? Y'all sit up there, y'all on Pap's side with the stupidity. I'm not on nobody's side. Picture me asking another nigga's balls that's touching the bottom of her box and making her have multiple orgasms. Could you leave my woman alone? Where do you find these niggas at?
One second, y'all. One second, y'all. Okay, back to the subject of the matter. So I go to the event. It's the battle with him and Hitman. Everybody there. Everybody remember that event. Y'all notice I never came on the stage, right? Never came on the stage, stayed in the crowd, fell back. Watched the entire little week battle, whatever, you know what I'm saying? On his behalf, because he trash. Watch him do his little trash battle. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm watching it, I never did nothing. When we left the battle, I went home with my daughter. She went home with the lame. Went home with the lame. Okay. She came home. She went home with the lame, stayed out all night, came home probably like the next morning. When she came home, after that, the baby is dead. I ain't tripped. Kept it moving, kept raising my daughter, kept it pushing. Couple days go by, things a little peaceful around the crib. I reach out to the therapist, let her know.
The nigga said a couple of days go by, things was peaceful around the crib. A couple of days went by after she spent the night with him. He threw her legs up in the air and she threw up gang signs. And everything in her life was peaceful until she had to forget about how he dogged her out. And then you went back to the therapist. Are y'all listening to what I'm listening to?
So, what transpired, went to the event, everything was everything. After those couple days, me, her, and my daughter, we all sleep in the same room. We go to bed. I'm saying it's bedtime. We sleep together in the same bed every night. As we sleeping in the bed, I fall asleep. My daughter's in the middle of us. So it's two beds in our room now at this time because she started doing weird things around the crib or whatever. So me, her, and my daughter in the same bed. It's another bed over there. I wake up. It's just me and my daughter in the bed. So I get up. I see her in the other bed. So I go over to the other bed. And as I go to the other bed, I notice that her phone is open, is on. When I pick up the phone, I see the lame on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay. She on the phone with the lame. So after that, I woke her up. Hey, what's going on? This what you doing in here? This what we doing? She started lying again, fabricating, this, that, and third. Long story short, she kept cheating with the lame. Okay. Move forward from that. Another battle comes up. The lane not on the card. Not on the card. It's just another event. But mind you, like I told y'all previously, I'm there for my daughter. I'm there being a father. I'm not going to allow the situation to take me away from my child. So what I did was kept raising my daughter. Even though I know that she's a narcissist, very contradictory, very bipolar, I said, you know what? I'm going to keep raising my daughter. I'm not going to let this situation to remove me from under the roof of my child. I kept raising my daughter, take my daughter to school every single day, doing everything a father's supposed to do. In the process of me raising my daughter, another event is coming up later on down the line. The lane is not on the card. Okay. She has the event. I'm going to the event because I go to all the events. I'm going to the event, but I'm hoping the lane ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have to really put my hands on her.
You hoping the lane ain't there?
Cool. I'm getting dressed. She leave. They start the event. I'm still at the crib. I get dressed. I go to matter of fact, I can't even put that out there. Anyway, let me just say this. I found out the lane was there. I said, she gotta be kidding me, man. I done told you I'm gonna put this nigga down and you bring him to the event. I done told you numerous.
She don't respect you. You's a bird. And she treated you like a bird.
There's times when I catch this nigga, I'm gonna put him down. Mind you, I finds out she got an apartment 40 minutes away from our crib where she lays up with the lane, leaves and says she's going to work, leaves, say she's going to do this and do that, but she goes to the crib. I've been there. I can actually give y'all the address. So.
And you babysit it while they bone.
She got this. She got another crib, and shout to. I don't even want to put this nigga under the bus, man. But this another individual who was married and got a crib not too far from the home of his family. But I ain't gonna put him out there. But she did the same thing, which was weirdo shit. So anyway, I go to the event. Now.
So you indirectly told.
I already know I'm coming there. I'm putting this nigga down. I'm gonna be honest with you. Truthfully, I really wanted to really hurt him. But I decided at the last minute, I said, you know what? I'm gonna just put my hands on this nigga. I get to the
This audio went out.
y'all can see visibly. When I did television, my son is on there with me. She tried to go out here and exploit my son. And somebody told me, she said, oh, if he keep talking, I'm gonna go on live with his son or whatever. What? So you still mentioning my children, right? Okay, let's talk about it. You are the one who have malicious things to say about other people's kids. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, and I don't even want to bring my stepson in it because I know his situation is very serious and I love him. And I love my son the same. I love both of them.
His stepson is in jail for killing my cousin's baby father and my cousin's father.
But I love my stepson like he my real son because I raised him.
Rest in peace, D-Block.
Always took care of him. Everything he went through, I was the one who was there for him. Even right now, the situation that he's in, I went to visit him. You didn't even visit him. So for a person who know what it was to be behind that wall, you didn't even visit him. You waited till I visit him, then you went to visit him.
So you said she waited for you to visit him, then she wanted to wait to visit him. So is it safe to say that both of y'all only visited him one time? I'm just asking because I don't understand. And it's kind of looking like that. Is it safe to say that you said you went to visit him, not just you got numerous visits, but she went to visit him too? I'm just asking. Am I bugging people? So you tried to strategically use a nigga that's facing life in jail You went to go visit his mother in jail 365 days out of a year, which is insanity. But then you come to the internet and say the son that you love, that was your son, that's fighting for his life in jail. You went to visit him one time, and she only went to go visit him one time after you. Both of you niggas ain't shit.
And you know what? People bear witness to that. But let's keep it moving. Like I said, scroll down my page, you see pictures of me with my son. You see videos in the past. Now, as a parent, as a real parent who raised their child from when they're young till they get older, we all know it's two different things. It's not the same. As your child gets older, all my kids, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you go through certain stages where y'all don't see eye to eye, certain situations take place. That's normal in parenthood. But I love my son, I love my stepson, I love all my kids, I love my daughters, all the same. Like I said, as your kids get older, sometimes y'all go through, y'all have differences, because as a parent, certain things you want for them, certain things they want for themselves. But that doesn't change the love. Love all my kids the same. So I just wanted to point that out. So don't ever try to threaten me to exploit my son. You can never threaten the lifestyle that he chose to live. That's up to him. That doesn't mean I don't love him.
Yeah, the lifestyle that he chose to live. Let me make something clear to y'all, right? If I choose not to love my son, or Pap choose not to love his son because he want to be a nut guzzler, we have a choice not to love that shit. It's not normal. God don't love it, so I don't have to love it neither. And America is not going to make me love it. I don't love it. I absolutely don't love it. And Pap don't have to love it neither.
Let's move on along. I gotta make sure I don't. And then I think that the relationship with my mother-in-law, you know what I'm saying? Because I love her to death, and she was one of my closest friends. She still is. And your entire family, you want to pretend like you got any type of love for my son? You don't got no love for nobody in my family. You never showed no love for. You had animosity and hatred towards everybody, especially other women. You are a very unhappy individual. So you want to now fabricate and try to make it seem just so you can exploit? Don't you know that when you were saying what you were saying on what I just played about the meatball, the lane, that you said some other things that I could end this whole charade that you're trying to play with? But I'm going to just allow you to keep going. I'm going to allow you to keep going because that's what you like to do. Moving on along. I told y'all earlier, I'm going to let y'all know one of the reasons why she has so much animosity towards me. And I never got to finish that because people kept calling my phone. But you know what? I'm going to let y'all know. But before I let y'all know that, I do want to say this. I supported your whole family, not just you. I've supported your whole family financially ever since I've been around them. Right now, you're not speaking to nobody in your family.
You supported them off of her money.
You're mad at them because they still love me. So if I'm this guy who don't support, who don't pay money, who don't pay bills, don't do this and that, why your whole family love me? Because not only was I there morally, I'm there for them financially too. If anybody call me and say, yo, pal, I need X, Y, Z, I give it to them. And I'm talking about
out of her money. And that was the problem. Because Moose went to jail. You didn't pay the lawyer. Nigga went to jail for shooting a nigga over. You didn't take care of him. And you ain't take care of your other mans. I forget his name. I forget his names. And that was Moose beef with you. So you took care of everybody else, but you didn't take care of the shooters. And some of the beefs that you had when you sitting up there, and see, here's the thing about Pap, right? Well, I said this shit years ago, having a conversation with somebody else. When you got cut and that situation jumped off, you was actually cheating on Remy when that shit happened. When that beef started and it escalated, you was actually cheating on Remy when they caught you. When Moose had to retaliate after you got caught slipping. But you leave out so much shit about yourself, my nigga. Yeah, that's where that beef escalated at. There's a lot of shit that this nigga's leaving out. You're lying. I'm not on even one of y'all side. Nigga came back to the house and stole a jewelry? Same way I let Pap speak his piece. The nigga said everything, he spent 3 hours saying the same fucking thing. Remy destroyed this nigga in a couple of, she destroyed him quick. No, I don't agree with everything with Remy. But men, let me say this, right? Us men gotta stop living off the backs of females. You gotta stop living off the back of a woman. The meme saying they are both with the Temu version of the spouses crack me up every time. Then 50 Cent entered the chat saying, I was here first. See, the thing about it is that we got to stop laughing at each other. We all getting old. And one thing that I'm realizing about black people, we've always been a beautiful people. Even the uglier versions of us had some type of beauty, unless you was just butt bald ugly. There's something beautiful about growing old with each other. Don't let the internet destroy that. Our bodies is going to go through steps and stages the same way the fruits that we eat. You see an apple, then it becomes rotten. You see a banana, and then it becomes rotten. Everybody has to go through their transition. And the minute that you can't mentally accept that transition that you're going to go through, what, you going to kill yourself? Not me. I'd rather be a has-been than to be a person that never was at all. Some niggas can't wait to count your downfall, but they never had their rise.
Her family, call them and ask them. Anybody from anywhere.
I'm done. I ain't playing no more Pap tonight. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned to tomorrow, and we figure out where we gonna go in part 2. Maybe we'll do something early in the day, and we do something to stream throughout the day. But I refuse to sit up here and do another hour or 2 or 3 and 4. Absolutely not. I'm tired. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll stay tuned for part 2. I'm out.